And we are live and direct for today's Champions League quarterfinal second leg live match. Watch along with your boy Dominic Rich. I'm gonna actually try to do these a bit more often, and I actually made a new playlist called New and Exciting Live Watch Match Along. So I'm looking to build up because when the World Cup comes around and I have the opportunity, I would like to do live match watch alongs as well. So we're gonna get into the habit of doing these watch alongs to continue to grow the channel and actually be consistent at the watch alongs and not just for special occasions. You see what I mean? Like next week, I'm thinking about doing a Liverpool Man United watch along as well. So man's gonna bring you that heat, man. I'm gonna bring you that heat. So guys, what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna take a look at the lineups. We're gonna do a lineup reaction. Big up to the boy Paloma in the house, and big up to everybody watching. Make sure you like the video. Do appreciate you guys tuning in to yet another one. What is this white thing on my mic, man? Come on, very distracting, man. Very distracting. I need to take those off. Anyways, let us take a look at the lineups, guys. Let's get this view. Let's take a look at Villareal Bayern Munich lineup, where Villareal holds a 1-0 advantage going into the second leg at the Allianz Arena. And guys, Villareal, I think, had a great opportunity to put 3 past Bayern, or even 2. But I think they missed the opportunity to go into this game with a bigger advantage. And if we learn anything from what happened between Salzburg and Bayern, let's just scroll up just a little so you guys get a little context for what happened in the round of 16, right? Salzburg actually picked up a 1-1 draw in the game against Bayern, February 16th. They had an opportunity to win the game, did not take their chances. Bayern, came back, got a goal, and went into the second leg, guys, and completely decimated Red Bull Salzburg, 7-1. Are we going to see a situation like that repeat itself today when Villareal visit the Allianz Arena? Well, guys, I actually think Bayern Munich are going to overturn this 1-0 deficit. I don't think they're going to defeat them by 7-1, but I think they'll have enough to actually defeat Villareal. Let's see what the lineups look like going into this game. So, we on Google right now, and this is what the lineup looks like for Bayern Munich. The very experienced Bayern Munich legend, German legend, in Manuel Neuer in goal. A 3-pronged center-back pairing of Luca Hernandez, Dayo Upamecano, and Benjamin Pavard. And it definitely looks as if they're playing 3 at the back with the inclusion of Leon Goretzka along with Joshua Kimmich in the midfield. Coman and Leroy Sané on the wings, with Musiala and Thomas Muller playing a little bit more advanced. And then lone man up top, Robin Lewandowski. This is a strong team. They actually came out with intent, in my opinion. This is a strong lineup. If we take a look at the Bayern Munich bench really quick, we see Serge Gnabry missing out from the starting 11. You have Englishman Omar Richards on the bench. Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting, who will be at the World Cup with Cameroon. Paul Warner, a player that I don't know too well. Marcel Sabitzer, the former Red Bull Leipzig man. Alphonso Davies misses out from the first leg as well, guys. Mark Roca, this young Spaniard, on the bench. Tanguy Nianzou, former PSG man. And we have the likes of Sven Ulreich, Gabriel Vidovic, and Malik Tillman, along with Josip Stanisic, the Croatian. So that's what the squad looks like going into this game. Very strong team, I must say. What do you guys think about the Bayern Munich team, man? Do you guys think they have enough to actually defeat Villareal and actually go on to the semis to face one of Liverpool or Benfica? I think it's going to be Liverpool. Big up to the boy, Yusuf. How are you doing, man? Yusuf, don't worry, man. It's all good. It's all good. What do you guys say, man? Big up to the boy, Annan. Big up to Football for Life, Pierre Paquete, Prime Time. I think you guys are actually, liking the fact that I'm doing a live watch along today. You know what I mean? I'm taking some time out of my day and giving it back, basically, because I could have well watched this game by myself, but it's no fun. That ain't no fun at all. I'd rather react live with you know what I'm saying? So like the video, like Annan said. Big up to the boy Palomo, Errol Brown in the house, a lot of regulars. coming back for more heat. Eldon transfers in the house as well. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys, man. I love you guys too, man. I love you guys too. So let's take a look at the Villareal 11. Villareal 11. Let's go. So Arnaud Danjuma, Groeneveld starts up top with Gerard Moreno. These two guys started the first leg. Francis Coquelin, former Arsenal man. Danny Parejo. You have Etienne Capoue and Giovanni Lo Celso. It seems like this team is unchanged. Pervis Estupinian, Torres, Raul Albiol, the veteran, and Juan Foyt, the former Tottenham Argentinian international, with Geronimo Rui, the Argentina international, in goal there as well. So that's what the lineup is looking like. I think they went in without any changes. So let us see if how well they'll do. Let's see if these guys have it in their legs to actually defeat the mighty Bayern Munich. So on the bench, Sergio Asenjo, the backup goalkeeper, Mario Gaspar. You have Paco Alcacer. You have Vicente Iborra, Samuel Chukwueze, the Nigerian, Manu Trigueros, Ruben Pena, Jeremy Pino, a player that I would absolutely love Man City to sign, Issa Mandi, the Algerian, Moy Gomez, Alfonso Pedraza, and the hothead himself, Serge Aurier. Unai Emery leads Villareal, the Yellow Submarine, while Julian Nagelsmann leads Bayern Munchen. So, guys, that's what the 11 looks like for the Bayern versus Villareal clash, where I think we're going to see an overturn in, fortunes here for Bayern Munich. I think they'll go on to win this game and eventually win the tie. So let us see what's going on in the other match, though. Remember, this is a multi-stream watch-along where we do have Real Madrid versus Chelsea as well. And let's take a look at what those 11s look like. So Chelsea won, Real Madrid 0 in the first leg, as you guys could see. And, well, Chelsea won, Real Madrid 3. What did I say? Karim Benzema with a hat-trick, Kai Havertz 48-minute goal, right? Let's go back and let's take a look at what the 11s look like today. Real Madrid at home at the Santiago Bernabeu to face Chelsea, traveling fresh off of a 6-0 drubbing of Southampton. What does the 11s look like? For Real Madrid, Carlo Ancelotti chose to go with Thibaut Courtois, of course, in goal. Number 1, Dani Carvajal. Nacho replaces the suspended Eder Militao. David Alaba, formerly of Bayern Munich, looks like he's going to continue his winning trend, picking up another title. Ferland Mendy, back from injury, continues to start. In the midfield, Luka Modric, Casemiro, and Toni Kroos. And further ahead, Fede Valverde, Benzema, and Vinicius Jr. I think they're going in with the same 11 as well. Very, very strong team. Very, very strong team, man. And I think they'll have enough to keep Chelsea at bay and actually go on to win the tie as they have the advantage right now. For Chelsea, Kai Havertz, Timo Werner, and Mason Mount. These guys were pretty much very unsung in the game against Southampton, where they chimed in with the goals. Timo Werner could have scored about 8 goals in that game. He only managed to put 2 in the back of the net, tap-ins. Kai Havertz did score once. Mason Mount bagged the brace. In the midfield, N'Golo Kante, whose shot was deflected for the Timo Werner goal. Ruben Loftus-Cheek continues to start ahead of the likes of Jorginho. That's a big call there by Thomas Tuchel to continue with Ruben Loftus-Cheek. But I'm happy for Loftus-Cheek that he's fit and he's getting a lot of minutes. The Croatian, former Real Madrid man, Mateo Kovacic, starts in midfield. And I like to also mention that Thibaut Courtois is a former Real Madrid man as well. And I could remember his days at Atletico Madrid. He was responsible for helping Atleti knock out Chelsea on their way to one of those Champions League finals. It's a little bit of history there for you guys. Marcos Alonso, I think, is a former Real Madrid man, if I'm not mistaken. I think, let's find this out. I think he was a Real Madrid youngster, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just click on his wiki really quick. And, yep, he was a former Castilla graduate. So, he made one appearance for Real Madrid, so pretty good stuff, man. Pretty good stuff, Dom. You know your thing. You know a little something, Dom. So yeah, and I know there's probably a little bit more tidbit here and there for you. Antonio Rudiger and Thiago Silva at the back with Reece James at right back. Edward Mendy, proclaimed by FIFA as the world best goalkeeper, in goal. On the bench, Marco Asensio. He's a bit lukewarm these days, but we could remember how well he played during Real Madrid's run to some of those Champions League trophies. Marcelo Vieira, out of favor these days. Andrei Lunin, the Ukrainian backup goalkeeper. Luka Jovic, pardon me. God damn. Luka Jovic, big flop, big flop. Lucas Vasquez, ever-present Lucas Vasquez, Gareth Bale. Dani Ceballos, back from his stint on loan at Arsenal. Rodrigo Goes, Mariano Diaz, who's been in and out of the Real Madrid team. I mean, they've sold him and bought him back many times, man. And you got a youngster, Eduardo Camavinga, Tony Fuidias Ribera, player who I don't know, and Rafael Marin Zamora. I'm not familiar with these youngsters. On the Chelsea bench, promising youngster Harvey Vale, along with Malang Sarr, Cesar Azpilicueta. In terms of his Spanish roots, let's just get some more insight on that. Let's get some more insight on Cesar Azpilicueta's Spanish roots. Osasuna is his Spanish roots. I wasn't aware of that, just so you guys know. Wasn't aware of it, but now I know. And now some of you guys have learned something. So the boy Azpilicueta isn't starting, and his leadership would be a big miss. Hakim Ziyech, well, doesn't really play for Morocco these days, but you have former Atletico Madrid man Saul Niguez, to be honest, guys, I forgot Saul was a Chelsea player. I really forgot, man. Big up to the boy Josh Byrne in the house. I forgot he was a Chelsea player. Trevor Chalobah, Marcus Bettinelli, Christian Pulisic, Jorginho, Andreas Christensen, who I think will move on to Barcelona, and the former Athletic Bilbao keeper Kepa Arrizabalaga himself. So very anticipated clash here between Real Madrid and Chelsea to be started in 10 minutes. And we have, of course, Bayern Munich coming up against Villareal. So that's what the Champions League is looking like right now today. Guys, tomorrow, let's not forget, on Wednesday, guys, the 13th, we do have Atletico Madrid hosting Man City and Liverpool hosting Benfica. Both English teams carry a lead into the second leg. So I think both teams are going to hold on to that lead. But fingers crossed as a City fan that, we don't blow it this time around. So for the semifinals, guys, we would see one of Liverpool or Benfica play Villareal or Bayern. And for the other one, Atletico Madrid or Man City will face Real Madrid or Chelsea. So Champions League is heating up. The semifinals are slated for April the 27th. And I don't like that both semifinals are slated to be at the same time. I really don't like that. But I guess we will be doing a watch along. I don't think so. It's on a Wednesday. Yeah, I can't do a watch along on that day. I would have loved to, but I wouldn't be able to do a watch along on that Wednesday at all. Because I'm off from work Mondays and Tuesdays now, but not Wednesday. I'm off Wednesday evening, but guys, with my son, it won't be possible to give you guys a watch along without being interrupted left, right, and center. You know what I mean? So for May 4th, for the second legs, let me see what day that is. That's also Wednesday. So yeah, and the final is May 28th. That's a Saturday. Yeah, no watch alongs for that either. So sucks, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So guys, how's everybody feeling, man? What's your predictions? Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Chelsea fans saying they're winning by 3 at the Bernabeu. Yeah, that's kind of funny. What else we got here? Prime time. If the Bayern that we all know shows up, it could very well be over in the first half hour and bye-bye Villareal. Definitely, definitely. Josh Byrne is saying, congratulations to Manchester City. Not yet, man. Not yet. Big up to Dan Magro in the house. Haven't seen you in a while. Donovan is saying 3-1 to Bayern Munich. And for Chelsea, Real Madrid, a 1-1 draw. Thank you very much for dropping your predictions there, guys. Do appreciate that. So I think we're about to see the lineup, the teams come out and the anthems actually, played and everything. So I have some Tostitos here I was actually munching on. What are you guys munching on right about now? What are you drinking? I have some water here as well. No beer today, just water. I haven't had a beer in a while too. So, I got up and I had a little breakfast and I was actually watching some videos on Facebook. Those Facebook videos get you real sucked in, man. You know what I mean? So I've been just enjoying the day off. You see what I'm saying? So I figured, let me just go and do a watch along with my peeps. So guys, make sure you smash up the thumbs up button for the live stream. We do appreciate every single one of you guys in here right about now. So what we see here, Harry Morgan. If you are a City fan, let me see what you're saying here. If you are a City fan, then you don't want to go extra time with Atletico Madrid. As a Liverpool fan, we all know that well. Yeah, I know. We don't want to, definitely don't want to go to extra time with these dudes, man. I know. Big up to Mr. Jay-Z in the house. Demo Dre in the house, man, who says, I'm actually calling an upset in the Bayern game. Villareal let them off the hook last time, and everyone's scoring on Bayern now. Yeah. Everybody's having fun against them, right? I think Bayern Munich they're going to take it. Michael Olapito in the house, bro. How are you feeling? We got, let me see. 2-1 to Real Madrid. Demo is saying, hope your people safe with the BK thing, Dom. Yeah, I actually woke up and I was on Facebook and I saw that news. 13 people got shot on the train. I was like, God damn. I don't really take the train, you know what I'm saying? And I don't intend to take the train in the future. In the near future. I haven't over the last, let's say maybe about 15 years, I probably took the train a handful of times, bro. I know you work in the city. I don't know if you take the train, but stay safe, man. I think everyone I know is pretty much fine. You know what I mean? I think everyone's fine. But that's just an unfortunate event, man. These mass shootings in America is just disgusting, if you ask me. So we're about to get liftoff very soon. Chelsea are going to dress in their yellow. In their yellow kits, and Real Madrid would be in their blue, it seems, so let's see how this game goes. No, Real Madrid is gonna be in all white. Their home colors. And I have that game on the TV, while the Bayern Villareal game, I have it on my tablet right in front of me right now. So yeah, man, I want the best team. Give us Villareal. You guys want it easy, man. You guys want a handout. You know what I mean? You guys want to, here you go. Champions League final again for the third time in the last 10 years. Here you go. It's not going to be that easy, Liverpool fans. Whoa, whoa, oh, ho. Get it out your head. Get it out of your head, man. It's not happening. It ain't happening at all, okay? Wishful thinking. Big up to the boy Jordan Hyman in the house, man. Nice to see you around here. What else we got? Daniel Stanic. 8-0. I don't believe so, bro, but let's see. Keep the comments coming, guys. And while we're live, I look for a couple, nice little things for us to chat about as we do this live watch along. You know what I mean? I don't do a lot of watch alongs, but guys, I think going forward, I'm gonna hit you with some watch alongs, man. We have 19 likes, guys. Smash up the thumbs up button if you're yet to do so. The like goal is 100 today. Let's see if we could get it to 100, man. The last live stream watch along I did, eventually I got it to 101 likes. So let's see if we could actually beat that. Let's see if we could beat it. For some reason, my tablet keeps crashing, man. I don't know why it keeps crashing at all. I can't have it crashing while doing a watch along, man. I need to stay, up to date with everything in terms of the footage. Maybe I have to switch that over to my phone and just, monitor the stream on the tablet. I think I'm going to do that because this tablet, the little cheap tablet I got here is very, very unreliable, to say the least. So I'm going to have to do that. You know what I mean? I'm definitely have to do that. So let me see. Let me see. What game are you guys watching, man? What game are you watching? Big up to Victor Ojomo in the house. Don Magro, great video quality, by the way, bro. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that, man. You put in, a lot of time and effort into the channel over the years, to get it to the best possible quality you could put out there, man. And that's what it is. N'Golo Kante is the captain of Chelsea today. Wow, he looks pretty weird. Him and Benzema, both Frenchmen. Benzema's looking at him like, oh, man, you about to get cooked today. You about to get cooked today, N'Golo. Guys, are we going to see a Chelsea comeback, man? Are we going to see a Chelsea comeback? I don't want a Chelsea comeback. I want to play Real Madrid again. I don't want to play Chelsea. I'm fed up of beating Chelsea this season. See what I mean? I'm not scared of them. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Just saying, man. All right, let me organize and get this freaking game on, man. Bayern Villareal. Yeah, let me get that on because I hate, look, it crashed again. I hate when technology just fail you, man. It crashed again. So let me just put that over there and see if I could actually monitor the YouTube stream on this. Don't know if I'll manage to get that done either. Got this tablet, man, pretty annoying. Or maybe I don't even need to monitor the stream. Maybe I don't. See what I'm saying? I might mess around and F up something playing around with this tablet right now. So guys, I think we are about to get kickoff right now. Yep, we got kickoff in the Real Madrid Chelsea game. The other game yet to kick off, but Real Madrid in possession right now. All right, let me hold up with the vibes in the background for now, and let me see if I get some of that let me get that TV volume in the background, which is fine. You know what I mean? Yeah, so the Chelsea Real Madrid game definitely kicked off already. I need to plug this out of the computer. This tablet is really annoying the shit out of me today, man. What is going on with you? God damn. It's all over the place. That's a sign. Let me leave that alone. Let me leave that alone, man. All right, let's do this, man. Let's do this. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Let me make sure I have the games right on screen so you guys can see the live score updates and everything. Let's refresh that and you're gonna have that right there. All right. We got it right there for you guys. Not there, not that, but that right there. That's a live score update. Villareal Bayern definitely kicked off too. I have it on a small screen now because my tablet is screwing around. I have a computer here. I think I should actually pull it over on the computer, I think that's what I need to do. And my TV the cable is very choppy, man. I don't know what's going on today. What is going on? What is going on? So Chelsea in possession. They give it away and it goes all the way back to Courtois. But is it a foul? No, not a foul for Chelsea. As Courtois looks to distribute the ball and push forward to, give Real Madrid more of an advantage in the game. So Carvajal. Crossfield. Alaba. Former Bayern Munich man. Ferland Mendy. Gives it to Cruz. Cruz to Modric. Modric. Who is that? Fede Valverde. And they give it away. Mateo Kovacic, the former Real Madrid man, has it. Ruben Loftus-Cheek goes forward. Gives it to Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz gives it to Reece James. N'Golo Kante has it. Sprays it wide to James. James looking for that cross into the box now. Passes to Kante, who gives it to Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek runs to the byline. And, you know, he keeps off Ferland Mendy. Chelsea with a chance. Chelsea with a chance. And potential foul not given. Chelsea still with the ball. Kovacic gives it to Rudiger, who packs a punch. Rudiger takes a shot. And it's dealt with by Real Madrid. So in the Bayern Munich Villareal game, Bayern with an attack and player offside. Asani put the ball into the box there. And team shot there by Thomas Muller. So games are well poised so far. You know, no real chances in the games yet. It's still very, very early. Villareal has a 1-0 lead over Bayern Munich, guys. And you know, Bayern overturned a draw in the first, the round of 16 against Salzburg. And they're looking to do so once again against Villareal. So it's been a very choppy knockout stage so far for Bayern Munich in terms of the first legs. Could they recover like they did in the round of 16? Thiago Silva for Chelsea. Gives it to James. He's dispossessed. It goes out for a throw-in favor of Chelsea. In the other game, Villareal with a throw-in. It's Bayern Munich, you know, looks to apply the pressure. We switch over really quick. Real Madrid going forward. Luka Modric is pressured. Gives it back to Casemiro. Back to Nacho. Over to Alaba. Alaba sprays it to Vinny Jr. Looking to work his magic, but he's dispossessed by Reece James. That's going to be a very interesting battle today, guys. Reece James versus Vinicius Jr. Could he actually handle Vinicius Jr.? I think he could. Let's see how it works out. Chelsea going forward, dispossess. Real Madrid looking to, you know, transition right now. Luka Modric, Croatian international. Oh, and he gives it to Vinny Jr., but it goes all the way to Edward Mendy. Passes back to Rudiger. Very lively game so far. Edward Mendy passing the ball around from the back. Rudiger has it. Looking for a man to pass the ball. Gives it to Kovacic. Former Real Madrid man Kovacic to Loftus-Cheek. He's dispossessed. Modric to Vinny Jr. to Benzema. Karim Benzema with it. This spells danger. Oh, and he's dispossessed by N'Golo Kante. Chelsea with it going forward again, guys. Very good start to the game, I must say, though. N'Golo Kante coming from deep. Gives it to Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek to N'Golo Kante. To Kovacic. To Timo Werner. Excuse me. Timo Werner. Timo Werner with a chance. Timo Werner going forward. Timo Werner, and he's dispossessed. I think he should have took a shot, though. Ferland Mendy with it. No look pass. And Toni Kroos is fouled. Over in the other game, Villareal has it. They're looking to go forward to stretch their 1-0 advantage over Bayern. Sprays it wide. Villareal on the attack. Who is this? Moreno. Could take a shot. Oh, and it's a shot and it goes wide. So Villareal, Gerard Moreno with an attack as the Yellow Submarine look to, you know, get another goal against Bayern Munich. Leroy Sané going forward for Bayern Munich. Thomas Muller. Find Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski, Poland international. Over to Kingsley Coman. Champions League winning goal. Sané. And it goes out for Bayern Munich corner. Could they actually pounce on this one? The Uruguayan, Estupinian. Not the Uruguayan, Ecuadorian. I don't know why I said Uruguayan. But Vinicius and Benzema linking up nicely. Nice back heel. Vinicius goes around one. He beats Reece James. Cuts into the box and he gives the ball away. Not very well done. But nice contest so far, though. Very nice. Kai Havertz. Kante. Kante gives it away. Real Madrid gets it back. Nacho. Danny Carvajal. Ferland Mendy. No, that's actually David Alaba. Yo, who is that? That's actually Ferland Mendy. Yeah, all black guys do not look the same, guys. You know. So, games are well poised so far. I think the Chelsea-Real Madrid one is more high octane than the Villareal game, where Villareal does have to manage this game very well to keep Bayern at bay. You know, Bayern at bay. Get it? So, throw in for Villareal going forward, venturing into Bayern's third of the field. Real Madrid on the attack. And Luka Modric is brought down, and it's deemed to be illegal. No, actually, yeah, it is legal. N'Golo Kante goes forward now for Chelsea. Could Chelsea get one early in this match? Alonso, over. And that was actually a very dangerous ball into the box, but dealt with by Ferland Mendy, and Real Madrid has it again in front of a packed Santiago Bernabeu. So, Fede Valverde, the Uruguayan, goes forward. Looks for the out ball, gives it to Toni Kroos. German international, Toni Kroos. Looking for a man. He finds Karim Benzema's hat-trick in the first leg. Vinny Jr. Magical this season with his link-up play with Karim Benzema. Back to former Bayern Munich man, the Austrian, David Alaba. Toni Kroos finds Modric in the midfield. 2018 Ballon d'Or winner Modric to Kroos. Back to Vinny Jr. Ferland Mendy is forward, more advanced. Centrally to Fede Valverde, back to Toni Kroos. Vinny Jr. gets picked out by Kroos. Got to keep my eye on the other game too, you know. Ferland Mendy. He's pursued by Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Fede Valverde, who packs a punch, chips it over to Ferland Mendy, but Reece James deals with it. But he doesn't deal with it. Ferland Mendy with the right foot. We know, you know, he's capable with the right. We know that, guys. And Benzema has it. Real Madrid looking very dominant in the game. Luka Modric, what could he do? He finds Fede Valverde, who's going to look to shoot from distance. No, Vinny Jr. Vinny Jr. takes one on, and he is actually brought down. No? Yep, he's brought down by Reece James. I talk about Reece James, Vinny Jr. early on in the live stream. And Reece James brings down Vinny Jr. right outside the box. And Real Madrid has a very dangerous free kick. Reece James with an early yellow card in the match. He's under pressure now. And let's see how he copes with it, man. Look, who's going to take this for Real Madrid? Let's see. Is it Benzema? Let me get this big old laptop over here. And I could actually watch the game on the laptop. Let me put the laptop right here. You know, so I could actually... I tuned into the wrong game, too. I want to actually have this right here. So Toni Kroos looks like he's going to actually take the free kick. So Toni Kroos, and he puts it over. Wasted. Very, very wasteful, man. When you get opportunities like that, you got to hit the target. At least hit the target, you know what I'm saying? At least hit the target. Keep the pressure on the opposition team. All right, so let me hope this thing doesn't overturn. All right, looking better here. In terms of the setup and everything, we got both games. We got both games on, guys. Luka Modric going forward. He takes a shot and it's blocked by Thiago Silva, and Chelsea playing it out from the back. They still have it. Chelsea gives it away, and it goes out for Real Madrid throw-in. Big up to everybody in the house right about now, man. Make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button for the stream. Do appreciate it. Bayern Munich on the attack. Ball goes in. Leroy Sané squares. And it's well saved by the goalkeeper across the goal. And Bayern still with it. Goretzka with a shot. Blocked by Dani Parejo, it seems. So Bayern Munich applying the pressure right now on Villareal. Guys, make sure you let me know what you think is going to happen at the end of these games. We'll definitely appreciate that. We're trying to build something in terms of the watch-alongs right now, man. You know, a little consistency. Bayern on the attack. And Rui comes out and gathers. Ball ping-ponging around, you know, the box there. Geronimo Rui, former Man City player as well, guys. I don't think he ever played for City. But Chelsea on the attack. Chelsea looking dangerous. Timo Werner and Ferland Mendy with that. Oh, and it goes out for a corner. Kai Havertz with the shot there. Very good game between Real Madrid and Chelsea as Thomas Tuchel looks on anxiously. I think he said the game's pretty much over already, you know what I mean? Tie is pretty much over. Yeah. Pretty much over, man. Yeah. So, oh, man. So, we got Pavard for Bayern. Chelsea do have a corner. Could they capitalize? Oh, and he heads over by Rudiger. So, goal kick in the other game for Villareal as they're still in the lead in terms of the tie. A 0-0 going into the 12th minute. For the Chelsea Real Madrid game, guys, as you can see right there on screen, the 13th minute is still 0-0. Both games are still poised level. So, let's see. I hope we don't get 2-0 draws today, though. You know what I mean? I want to see some goals. I want to see some action. We want entertainment. We don't want stalemates. Chelsea on the attack. Loftus-Cheek gives it to N'Golo Kante. Over to Kovacic. Am I getting my players right? Yep. No, I'm no. I wasn't. That's Kovacic now. That's Rudiger. Over to Thiago Silva, the Brazilian veteran. Rudiger again. Finds Kovacic. Kovacic to Kante. Chelsea passing it around, looking for space. Reece James on a yellow card. No, that's, yeah. Loftus-Cheek gives it back to James. Back to Rudiger. Chelsea just passing it sideways right now. They need to be more, forward thinking. Or else they could get picked off on the counter right now. So Kovacic going forward. Gives it to Kante. They're still with the ball in the middle of the field. Nothing progressive. Rudiger. Kovacic. Mason Mount gives it back to Kovacic. Chelsea with it, going forward. This is a dangerous ball, and it's a goal. Chelsea with a goal. It's Mason Mount, and we have liftoff. Chelsea are back in this tie, and now it's 3-2 in terms of the tie, man. 3-2 in terms of the tie. Very good play by Chelsea. I told them that they need to be more forward thinking, and they were. And Thibaut Courtois, the former Chelsea man, is beaten in the early stages of this game as Chelsea are back in the tie. Another goal will put them level with Real Madrid on 3-3 on aggregate. And we got a game on our hands, guys. We got a game on our hands, man. Big up to the boy Coach's Desk in here. Big up to Demo Dre. How's everybody doing, man? Big up to Mohammed Ode. Big up to everybody who's watching, man. What we got here? Mohamed Ode, Dom Tarts and Vaid Halidhodzic getting sacked soon, and Ziyech and Mazri recalled to Morocco. Well, he took Morocco to the World Cup, but let's see what happened. I don't know if that'll be the best decision, but let's see. Hello to the Lego dude in the house as well. Guys, make sure you smash up the thumbs up button for the live stream. We got a goal. Real Madrid on the attack. Benzema gives it to Vinny Jr., and Chelsea deals with it. Very cheeky stuff, but Chelsea deals with it. Chelsea back in the tie, winning the game currently. Could Real Madrid respond with a goal of their own? Ferland Mendy loses it. Ruben Loftus-Cheek in pursuit. Mendy gives it back to Toni Kroos. Toni Kroos to Benzema, but it's too long and it's dealt with. N'Golo Kante play with intent. Gives it back to Real Madrid. Ferland Mendy over to Casemiro. Casemiro to Nacho. Passes to Alaba. Alaba attempts a pass and it goes out for Real Madrid. Throw in. So, yeah, man. How are you doing, Coach? Nice to see you stopping by. Appreciate it, man. Hard luck to the Jamaican team not making it to the World Cup, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. So, Demo is asking, wonder if Ten Hag will make Man United better. I don't know, man. I don't know. So, Vinicius Jr. goes forward. There's an opportunity for Real Madrid. He goes wide, cuts the ball in, and I think that was a mistake by Vinicius Jr. He should have continued on the same path and tried to take the shot on his own. I don't know why he went wide, and that was a mistake because there was no runner over on the wide side of the field there. So Bayern Munich on the attack there, and very close. Kimmich with an opportunity. Chelsea on the attack again, guys. Chelsea playing with intent. Could they turn this one around? Chelsea, Havertz gives it to Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek crosses in and it goes out all the way over to the corner flag. Kept in play now by Mason Mount, the goal scorer. Mason Mount gives it to Kovacic. Kovacic to... Who's that? Okay, is that Mount? I think that is Mount, yeah. And a team shot over to Thibaut Courtois, who gathers very, easily. So 1-0 for Chelsea, 17 minutes done. We're in the 18th minute. And Chelsea need one more goal to bring this game to 3-3, aggregate, and take the game into extra time. Guys, remember there's no away goals rule in UEFA competitions this season. Don't know if they're going to bring it back for the future, but for now, there is no away goals. I realized that the corner flag in the Bayern Villareal game is the Ukrainian flag. So big up to Bayern for doing that. Having their thoughts on Ukraine there, sending a message. So I hope they do that for other countries in the future as well. So Real Madrid has it. They have to reply. Or they don't have to. They really don't. They could play and lose the game 1-0 and still win the tie. So they don't really have to go too crazy. Just have to manage the game well. Ferland Mendy going forward. Ferland Mendy still has it. Gives it to Vinny Jr. Vinny Jr. having a great season. Vinicius goes past one, goes past two. Tries to find Benzema. Unable to do so. Well intercepted. Chelsea on the attack, but it's dealt with. Casemiro. Alaba. Ferland Mendy. Real Madrid equalize right now. Real Madrid going forward. Ferland Mendy dispossessed. Goes out for Real Madrid. Throw. Cruz gives it to Modric. Back to Cruz. Cross field. Nacho. Carvajal. Fede Valverde. Is he going to hit it from distance? No, he gives it back to Carvajal. Looking for the ball inside the box. Dealt with by Rudiger. Cruz gives it back to Fede Valverde. Pinging around the box right now. N'Golo Kante has it. And he finds Mason, who's that? Kai Havertz. And Chelsea looking to double the advantage right now. Marcos Alonso, the former Real Madrid man. You guys notice I'm focusing more on the Chelsea-Real Madrid game because, other game is there. Villareal goes forward, but it's dealt with. Dealt with by, who is that? Luca Hernandez, Frenchman. Upamecano is going forward. Goretzka. Bayern looking for that goal to bring them back in the tie. But over to the other game, Chelsea going forward. Kai Havertz. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, proven to be the right choice so far. Kante. Kovacic. Rudiger. Chelsea with a lot of intent right now in the game. Rudiger gives it to Kovacic. Back to N'Golo Kante. Kante, number 7, passes back to Thiago Silva. Reece James on a yellow. Kovacic. Could he find the pass? Villareal dealing with Real Madrid's attack, Bayern Munich's attack right now in the other game, and they look to transition. They go forward. Villareal going forward, and of course, sweeper keeper Manuel Neuer comes out to mop up. So Bayern with more the advantage in that game, guys. Let's just take a quick look at what's going on here in terms of the stats so far in that game. And as you guys could see, you got the stats right now. With 5 shots at goal for Bayern, none on target. They had 64% of the ball. They, boss in possession. For Villareal, 1 shot, none on target, 36% of the ball. And they have 78 passes, string together, 75% of those completed. No corners so far. Bayern, the more dominant of the two teams, with a 77% probability to win the game. Villareal only a 9%. Against all odds, Villareal, could they win it? Let's see. They're in the lead right now in terms of the tie. So, I love an underdog story. I do. We all do. Let's see if we get one today. Let us see. For the Real Madrid-Chelsea game, guys, in terms of the stats, right? 1-0 for Chelsea. 4 shots, 2 on target. Real Madrid do have most of the ball, but only 1 shot at target. 1 shot on goal, none on target for Los Blancos. So, they haven't really been that good in attack. And if we go back to the first leg, Chelsea were the more, had more attacks than Real Madrid, but unable to take their chances. So let's just go back to both games here and change the view. Do appreciate everybody who tuned into the live stream today. Big up to Eldon Transfers. Yeah, Mason Mount is having a good game so far. Real Madrid have to defend. Chelsea on the attack. They get it back. Well blocked. Vinny Jr. on the break. Vinny Jr., Reece James looking to defend. Vinny Jr. tries to go past James, fails to do so, but Real Madrid get the ball back. They look to reset. Ferland Mendy to Alaba. Modric. Over to Carvajal, Spanish right back. Back to Modric, Croatian international. Veteran, legend. All of the above. Back to Thibaut Courtois, the former Chelsea goalkeeper. Alaba. Mendy. And he's in a lot of trouble, and he managed to get the ball over to Nacho. Nacho goes forward. Gives it to Benzema, who comes deep. Modric. Fede Valverde. This could be dangerous. Real Madrid. Ball to Vinny Jr. If he gets it to Cruz, that'll be dangerous. Vinny Jr. to take on Reece James again. And Benzema gets it. Benzema with the shot. It goes over the crossbar. Very, very good attack there by Real Madrid. And in the other game, there's a collision between two players. Joshua Kimmich and another player. That is Pau Torres, it seems. Let me see. No, it's not. Lofted ball. Oh, it's clash. Lo Celso and Joshua Kimmich. Both players seems like they're okay though. Kimmich is up. Game continues. Real Madrid with a corner. 24th minute against Chelsea. 1-0 up. Corner comes in and it's dealt with by Edouard Mendy. Marcos Alonso gathers. Allows it to go for a throw actually. Big up to Alejandro Loaiza in the house, man. Hello Madrid and let's go Estupinian, Yellow Submarine. Big up to the Ecuadorian Alejandro in the house, man. How you feeling? Alejandro, bro, in the future, I'd like to get you on the channel to talk Ecuador, you know what I mean? And the chances in Group A of the World Cup coming up later on this year. So let me know how you feel about that, okay? We could do something. Could do something, man. You could be a star. Oh, man. Guys, make sure you like the video if you're yet to do so. Do appreciate everybody tuning in right about now. Let's get it. Chelsea on the attack. Timo Werner goes past one, attempts to pass, but gives it away, and he's fouled. Chelsea with a free kick. In the other game, Upamecano, former Leipzig man, sprays it over to the former City man, Leroy Sané. Gives it back to Upamecano. Sprays it over to Luka Hernandez. Hernandez going forward. Attempts a pass, but very poorly. Puts it out of play for a Villareal goal kick. So 24th minute. Bayern still trails Villareal. And 25th minute for the Chelsea-Real Madrid game. Chelsea with the lead, but they still behind on aggregate. Guys, smash the thumbs up button. We're 3 away from 30 likes. Let's get the likes up, you know. And we are heading towards a halftime break very fast. We actually got 20 more minutes left in the first half. Time flies when you're doing watch-alongs, guys. Flies, man. Really, really fast. So I'm not surprised that the first half is almost done. Action-packed game between Real Madrid and Chelsea. The Villareal Bayern Munich game, a little, balanced right now. With Bayern, the tie is very balanced. But Bayern more dominant in this game. Villareal going forward, but they give it back to Bayern. They got to be very careful here of Bayern Munich. Looking to be resurgent, man. So Bayern still got it. Going forward. Kimmich. Joshua Kimmich looking for the cross. Kimmich runs to the byline, puts it in. Oh, and it's a very good hand by Rui. And it's not a very good clearance there by the Villareal defender. Could Bayern punish them? They failed to do so. Goretzka with the hit. Bayern gets it back. Chelsea on the attack and in that other game, but they give it away. Bayern still with the ball. Muller. Over to Coman. Coman gets it. Kingsley Coman. And he actually is dispossessed. Play breaks down. So Villareal dealing with the Bayern Munich pressure so far. Bayern do have time, but the clock is ticking, man. The clock is ticking. You know what they say, time waits for no man. So the clock is definitely ticking. Big up to everybody watching the live stream once again, man. I do appreciate you guys tuning in. Alejandro said that sounds like a great idea. I would love that. Indeed, bro. Indeed, I would definitely love that as well. We could have a nice chat. And, I think could get a lot out of that in terms of insight, Ecuadorian fan, and, just to put some content out there on the Ecuadorian national team as well. In English. You see what I'm saying? Most of the content you see out there in South America is in Spanish. Chelsea on the attack. Kai Havertz, the German, gives it to Loftus-Cheek, and he loses out. But Kovacic sprays it over the bar and wasted opportunity. A bit speculative by Mateo Kovacic, a former Real Madrid man. Didn't get a lot of opportunities at Real Madrid and went to Chelsea on loan, and it's been no looking back ever since. So, in the other game, Bayern Munich in possession. It goes out for Bayern Munich throw as they look to continue pressurizing Villareal. So kudos to Chelsea for actually taking the lead in their game. And Real Madrid, they haven't played badly, but the decision making in the final third is a bit suspect so far by Vinny Jr. You know, a bit too stylish, keep things simple, and it might actually pay off. That's what Chelsea did. They passed the ball around, they were patient, and they actually, got through Real Madrid's defense. So Bayern Munich on the attack. Bayern on the and another play breaks down. It goes out for a goal kick. Another Bayern Munich play breaks down. I cannot believe that Bayern Munich are on the verge, pretty much, of getting knocked out. 1 hour to go. 62 minutes to go. 62 and a half minutes to go before we know the verdict here. Chelsea on the attack. Could they actually get level on aggregate? Ruben Loftus-Cheek, could he take a shot? He decides against it. N'Golo Kante, is he going to take one? Nope. Gives it back to Loftus-Cheek, sprays wide. Loftus-Cheek, and he's sloppy, and he goes out for a Real Madrid throw, and you cannot take the pressure off your opposition neck like that, man. And let's see what Real Madrid does with, this throw-in. Could they actually turn it? Yeah, Tuchel is pissed off, man. He's irate about that because you basically taking the pressure off Real Madrid. Benzema comes deep, number 9. Frenchman gives it back to the follow Frenchman, Ferland Mendy. Alaba tries to find a player, but he gives it back to Chelsea. Rudiger with it, the German. Bayern Munich on the attack, and the ball hits straight to Rui, and that is Jamal Musiala, it looks like. Yeah, that header is straight. Musiala hits him in the head, straight in the face, actually. I think it's a clash between him and Albiol. So, a clash between Albiol and Musiala, but Musiala with a chance. Chelsea with an opportunity, and it's dealt with. But Musiala with an opportunity hit straight to the goalkeeper, Rui. Good opportunity, though. But he should have actually sent it back from where it came. You know what I mean? Would have been in the back of the net right now. So, as they deal with the injuries, Real Madrid on the attack now. Real Madrid with it. Casemiro. Benzema sprays it wide to Dani Carvajal. No, Fede Valverde, actually. Valverde, the Uruguayan with it. We'll see him at the World Cup in November, December. Carvajal. Don't know if we'll see him at the World Cup, but left to be seen. Dani Carvajal, veteran right back, gives it to Fede Valverde, who packs a punch. Toni Kroos. Are they going to look to take a shot? They haven't really taken a shot. One shot at goal so far, I think, or twice. They sent a shot in, the free kick and another shot. So, not good so far going forward for Real Madrid. But being patient right now, passing it around, looking to find holes in Chelsea's defense. And they find one to Modric. Modric, is he going to take a shot? Finds Benzema. Modric. Oh, and the ball is actually put over by Casemiro. Wasteful left-footed shot. Wayward goes into Rosette. Big up to the boy Elias Abdi and him, man. How are you doing? And 30 minutes gone. Bayern Munich, Villareal, guys. And it's still 0-0. Bayern are losing the tie right now. Villareal still in the lead. Bayern Munich, are you going to get knocked out, man? Are you going to get knocked out? Are you going to get knocked out? So Chelsea in possession right now. Ruben Loftus-Cheek gives it to Reece James, coming central. Rudiger, is he going to take a shot in anger? Nah, he sprays it wide to Marcos Alonso. Very good left foot. Marcos Alonso back to Kovacic. All right, so just have to reply to a text message there. Big up to the boy, Coach's Desk. Thanks for coming through. So we got Loftus-Cheek, Reece James, Rudiger, Mason Mount, the goal scorer so far. Sprays it over to Timo Werner. And N'Golo Kante, very good move by Kante there, but he gives it away. Real Madrid, look at the transition there. They dispossess. Chelsea back with the ball. 33 minutes into the game. Real Madrid 0, Chelsea 1 at the Santiago Bernabeu. Chelsea still needs to score 1 goal to get back in this tie. Real Madrid could actually lose this game, a goal to 0, and they'll be fine. So Thiago Silva, former PSG AC Milan man with it, gives it to Reece James, passes to Havertz, back to Thiago Silva. Are we going to see him at the club next season? I think so. Reece James, Kovacic, Kante, Rudiger, back to Kovacic. Rudiger to Kovacic, 1-2. Kante leaves it for Reece James. Back to Timo Werner. What's going to do with this? Loftus-Cheek out wide. James, Kante in the middle. Kante managed to keep off Toni Kroos. Rudiger gonna take a shot. Rudiger with the shot. Oh my God, that almost nestled in the far post. Very good shot. We know how good he is from distance. And damn, Thibaut Courtois flying to his left. And the ball just sprayed. You know, it kept drifting away from the goalkeeper. So Chelsea playing with a lot of intent right now. Real Madrid a bit, you know, under pressure right about now. Let's see how they deal with the situation. In the other game, there's an injury to Raul Albiol right now. I think Lewandowski on Albiol. And the veteran is a bit, you know, shaken up by that. Robert Lewandowski isn't punished. But in the other game right now, no action in that game right now, but Chelsea on the attack. Havertz to Loftus-Cheek, who's playing wide right now. Havertz back with the ball. Kante gives it to Werner, and he is dispossessed. Bad touch by Timo Werner, but Rudiger gets it back. Is he going to take another shot from distance? No, he doesn't. Gives it back to Thiago Silva, who finds Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek to Reece James. Going to find play out wide. Rudiger. Rudiger over to Mount. No, that's actually Alonso. Back to Werner. Rudiger. You got 3 Germans on the Chelsea team right about now. Reece James. Loftus-Cheek. All right. So, big up to everybody in the house, man. Rudiger is addicted to scoring long shot. Yeah, he definitely loves taking them from distance these days. Definitely. So, guys, if we take a quick look at the respective 11s for Chelsea, Real Madrid, guys. Let's take a look at the 11s that started this game. For Chelsea, as I mentioned, they do have 3 Germans in their team. You know, that's quite a lot of Germans for an English team, right? There's a Senegalese in goal. There's a Brazilian in defense. There's 1, 2, 3 Englishmen on the field. A Croatian, a Frenchman, and a Spaniard. So, very multinational team Chelsea fielded out there. In terms of Real Madrid, you got a Brazilian. Actually, you got 2 Brazilians in the starting 11. You got a Uruguayan. You have a Frenchman, a German, a Croatian as well. You got an Austrian. You got 2 Frenchmen in the team, a Belgian, and 2 Spaniards. So, very multinational teams as well. Another clash here between Albiol and a Bayern Munich player. And that's, who is this? Lewandowski again on Albiol. That's inside the box after Albiol got rid of the ball. So, the game is getting very physical. And that's no fault of Albiol there, though. No fault of Albiol. That's Lewandowski's own doing. Ball comes in. Chelsea attack. Dealt with. Ferland Mendy has it. Ferland Mendy. And he misses out to Loftus-Cheek, who has a lot of physicality. The ball comes in. Real Madrid fails to clear, and players fouled. Mason Mount with the foul on the Spaniard there. So Robert Lewandowski and Raul Albiol has been very, very active, very combative between each other. This is within the last couple minutes that these players are clashing. So no cards for any of the players. Let's actually just take a look at a lineup for those teams, guys. So action is kind of, not much action right now in that game, but we got Manuel Neuer, Luca Hernandez. How many Frenchmen are actually out there, guys? There's actually 3 Frenchmen at the back playing defense, and there's another Frenchman up in the attack there in Coleman. So 4 Frenchmen on the field. In terms of the Germans, guys, we have Goretzka, Neuer, Kimmich, and Müller. Well, 5. And Musiala. We have 5 Germans, 4 Frenchmen, actually 6 Germans. Leroy Sané is German too. Bayern on the attack right now, and it's dealt with by Villareal again. So we got an Austrian. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Germans, and 4 Frenchmen. So not very multinational, if you ask me. As for Villareal, let me see how much I know my Villareal players, man. Sané going forward. He crosses in with the right, and it's punched away by Rui. Goretzka lays it down to Upamecano. Upamecano over to Pavard. Pavard to Goretzka. To Sané. Sané over to Musiala. Musiala with the cutback. And it's dealt with. Sweeper keeper Neuer will come out. Redistribute the ball back to Leroy Sané. The other game, Real Madrid going forward. Benzema gets it and it's blocked. David Alaba, and it goes back. But Bayern continuing to apply the pressure on Villareal here, and it goes out for a Bayern Munich throw-in. So in terms of the Villareal 11, we got a Dutchman in Groeneveld up top. Spaniard in Gerard Moreno. How many Spaniards are in this team? We got Moreno, Parejo. We got Pau Torres. We have Albiol. Yeah, so we got what? 4 Spaniards in the team. I think Albiol is Spanish, right? I think he is. Argentinians. We got Rui, Foyt, and Lo Celso, all Argentinians. We got an Ecuadorian in Estupinian at the back here. We got a Frenchman in Coquelin and Capui. So 2 Frenchmen in the team there, So that's what the Villareal lineup looks like. Very multinational. Real Madrid going forward. Toni Kroos. Oh, and he gives it away. Players are not on the same page. Loftus-Cheek, who I think has had a very good game. He's been playing out wide for the most part. Vinicius Jr. tracks back and wins the ball back brilliantly. Loftus-Cheek stays down, but play continues. Let's see if they're going to put the ball out of play. They do. Very good sportsmanship there by Luka Modric. 1-0 to Chelsea. Going into the 41st minute. Only 5 minutes left. And in the other game, Bayern and Villareal are still 0-0, where Villareal has the advantage in that game, guys. So, look, almost halfway through the tie. Let's see who comes out on top, whether it's Villareal or Bayern, Chelsea or Real Madrid. Bayern Munich on the attack here, Musiala, and he's bodied off the ball by Pau Torres, who has a bit more physicality than the youngster. Pau Torres, very promising player as well. Look for him. Big future for Pau Torres. It looks as if Pau Torres has definitely bulked up since the Euros, though. He has put on some body. You know what I mean? I could guarantee you guys, if you find something with his weight from the Euros to now, he has put on a bit of weight, and he has put on, a bit of muscle. And you know what they say, muscle weigh more than fat. So shout outs to Pau Torres. Probably will join Manchester City in the future. Let's see. Villareal on the attack, guys. Villareal with a big chance. Oh, my God. What a miss. Dan Juma. Oh, the flag has gone up. Oh, man. If that flag didn't go up, that would have been a big miss, man. That would have been a huge miss. But still, you got to hit the target, flag up or not. Sometimes it could be onside. It could be onside though. So very, very poor shot there by Arnold Danjuma. Let me see. Let me see if he was offside. Yeah, he was offside. He was offside. Well, definitely offside. But I like how this player, Danjuma, has definitely grown in stature. Was in the second division playing with Bournemouth, and now he's playing in the Champions League. You don't really see that often. So Bayern Munich corner. Oh, that's wayward. That is a bad corner. But it falls to Sane. Could he do anything with it? Second ball, coming back. Hernandez. Coleman. Goretz. Who is that? Pavard. Upamecano. Finds Leroy Sane. Could he work his magic? Leroy Sane cuts in on his left. Dispossessed. Goes back to Upamecano. In the other game, Chelsea on the attack. Chelsea, Timo Werner pushed off the ball. Deemed foul. Reece James or Alonso would love this. Bayern Munich on the attack here, and the play fizzles out. Back to goalkeeper Rui. Villareal negotiating this tie very well so far. A lot of us definitely underestimated Villareal. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie and say I didn't underestimate Villareal. I know what Unai Emery teams are capable of doing, but I'm not going to sit here and act as if I did not underestimate Villareal. Big up to Mr. Rasul in the house, man. Nice to see you in here. Appreciate everybody who tuned into the live stream. Make sure you guys like the video. We are doing very, very well. We got 32 thumbs up. Could we get 18 more to hit 50? I think it's quite possible, man. Appreciate everybody. So Reece James. Free kick. Goes wide. Ooh, and it goes out. Rudiger with the header. Bayern with the goal kick. We're going to restart the play there. Coman is pushed off the ball. Deemed a foul for Bayern Munich. They should look to take it quick and move forward. Catch Villareal on their heels. What are they going to do? All right, Bayern Munich restarting play. Bayern Munich going forward. Just a minute or so left in the Real Madrid-Chelsea game before halftime. And for Bayern Munich, that goes out to play Villareal goal kick. So, even though Bayern Munich has, dominated the play, they haven't really created many clear-cut chances, Jamal Musiala with the best chance, in my opinion, a header straight to Rui from across into the box. And Villareal, nothing really to talk about in terms of chances created by them either. So, a minute additional time for Chelsea, Real Madrid, as Chelsea has have possession right now as they look to maybe get another one before halftime. All right, Chelsea with the ball. They're going forward. Kovacic. And he puts it out of play. Villareal on the attack, and it is possessed. But Bayern Munich give it right back. A throw in. Could Villareal actually pounce on a rare foray into Bayern's third of the field here? Could they? Maybe a long throw into the box. 3 minutes of extra time for that game. The whistle should go for the Chelsea Real Madrid, but not after this Real Madrid attack. Oh, Casemiro is dispossessed. Very poor. And Chelsea leads at halftime, guys. 1-0. If they manage to have a similar second half like they did in the first, they'll go on to take the game to extra time. So Bayern trying to go forward. Give it away. Get it back. Give it right back. Villareal on the attack. This is a dangerous play. Villareal going forward right now. Villareal. Upamecano. Taking on Lo Celso. Estupinian, the Ecuadorian. Oh, very, very cheeky play by the South Americans there. And it's allowed to run out of play by Joshua Kimmich, who Estupinian staying down for hit in the face. And is he making the most out of it? Or are we going to see Kimmich get a yellow card here? Is it Goretzka, actually? Let me see. Nothing intentional. He's just trying to keep the player off. Nothing intentional. I think it's actually, Estupinian running into Goretzka, who's a brick wall. You know what I mean? I don't think that's anything. Yeah, that's nothing. Nothing given. Nothing given at all. So maybe Estupinian making the most of it. You know these players. You know these players, man. So how's everybody doing, man? Appreciate you guys tuning in for yet another live stream. Watch along with your boy Dominic Rich. And we're looking to do this more often going forward. Maybe at least once a week, you know what I'm saying? Maybe once a week. Guys, in the meantime, between time, right? While we have the break in play, we know what happened. We know what happened during the game, right? We know what happened. 0-0 between Bayern and Villareal right now. A minute to go. Chelsea 1, Real Madrid 0. In terms of the game, Chelsea with more possession in the final third. Obviously, they got the goal. Real Madrid not offering much going forward. Maybe they're taking a defensive approach and trying to not get caught in terms of the aggregate. And right now, Chelsea is still behind on aggregate. So they're pretty fine in terms of the game, right? They're pretty fine. But for Bayern Munich, they're showing a lot of intent without any success at all. Sane, the latest, and there's an attack, but it's foiled. Estupinian, 20 seconds in the first half left. Torres puts it out. And that looks like a handball on Upamecano, but Villareal has it. Villareal, could they make it a 0 before the first half whistle is blown? Ball goes in. Parejo. Coquelin, back to Parejo. Is he going to take a shot? Lo Celso. Oh, Gerard Moreno. And it's a shot, but it goes wide. That's an opportunity. That's definitely an opportunity for Villareal not actually taking advantage of, man. He should have actually tried to pass that ball across goal for a tap in there for Danjuma. So it's halftime for both games. I have something to share with you. Let's actually take a look at this, guys. Let's take a look at this. I actually shared the wrong thing. Let's take a look at this, guys. This is from the Liverpool Echo. I just saw this on Reddit. Mom slams Cristiano Ronaldo apology as son turns down Old Trafford invitation. Guys, I said this last night in my live roundup. I said that this Everton fan, the victim of Cristiano Ronaldo's anger, when Cristiano Ronaldo chose to knock the phone out of the kid's hand and offered the kid a match, to come and watch a game at Old Trafford and, probably most likely a new phone. We're going to get into the details. I said last night the kid should turn down. I said I actually think the kid should turn down the offer. And guess what? Kid turns down the Old Trafford invitation. Give it up to this kid, man. Give it up to this kid. Definitely one of my heroes. Give it up to Jake. So, look, the article reads, Mom slams Cristiano Ronaldo apology as son turns down Old Trafford invitation. Jake Harding's mom said, Jake doesn't want to go there and he doesn't want to see Ronaldo. And Jake says, you're goddamn right about that. You're right. I didn't actually see his press conference or anything. It seems like he did a press conference, Everton fan Jake. And Jake Harding went to his first Everton game on Saturday. So what an experience for Jake to actually tell his kids or his grandkids one day. Be like, hey, man, my first ever game that I saw live was Everton versus Manchester United. And we won the game when we were definitely relegation threatened, right? We were definitely doing very bad in the league, and I went to the game to cheer on the boys to give them some hope, and we won the freaking game. We won the game, and Cristiano Ronaldo, yes, guys, the great Cristiano Ronaldo, yes, him, the GOAT, one of the GOATs, he brought my freaking phone. He invited me to the match, and I said no. Your dad and your granddad, or your granddad, whatever cases is, he got some balls. He got some balls. So, look, the article reads, the 14-year-old boy who Cristiano Ronaldo allegedly assaulted and bruised at Goodison Park has declined the Man United star invitation to Old Trafford. Sarah Kelly from Upton took her 14-year-old son Jake Harding to Goodison Park on Saturday, April 9th for his first match. The two sat in the park end to watch Everton beat Manchester United 1-0. Jake was filming the Manchester United players leaving the pitch at full time when Cristiano Ronaldo is alleged to have swiped a mobile phone out of someone's hand, right? Sarah told the Echo that the phone belonged to Jake and claimed that the Portuguese striker assaulted him, bruising his hand and knocking the object to the floor. Merseyside police confirmed on Saturday that it was investigating reports that the boy had been allegedly assaulted by an away player. Additionally, the Football Association, the FA, told the Echo on Monday, "We are aware of the incident and will be seeking observations on the matter from both clubs and the player involved." A spokesperson from Manchester United confirmed that the club will cooperate with the FA and the police's inquiries. Additionally, Ronaldo took to Instagram on Saturday night to apologize for his outburst, and that is Jake's hand being bruised. It's a baby bruise, Jake. Come on. You could actually take a picture and frame it and say, the great Cristiano Ronaldo bruised my hand, okay? So, yeah. Sell it on eBay or something. Make some money. Or you could sell your hand. Look, he said, "It's never easy to deal with emotions in difficult moments such as the one we are facing. Nevertheless, we always have to be respectful, patient, and set the example for all the youngsters who love the beautiful game. I would like to apologize, for my outburst, and if possible, I would like to invite this supporter to watch a game at Old Trafford and sign as a sign of fair play and sportsmanship." Right? I'm pretty sure there was more in the package. Pretty sure Ronaldo would have offered a bit more. Maybe a signed Ronaldo shirt. Maybe a little envelope with some, pocket money or something. Who knows? Who knows, man? You know what I mean? Who knows? Maybe some football boots for him for Jake to auction off on eBay one day. Who knows? Who knows, man? Maybe Jake, maybe you should have took him up on his offer, man. Maybe. Because when Ronaldo is in trouble, he does, do a lot of things under the table to get off, you know what I mean? So maybe he should have actually done that. Sarah told the Echo on Monday that she has been contacted by Manchester United and has been unimpressed by the club and Ronaldo's public response. Regarding the response from Manchester United, Sarah said to the Echo, "United have handled it terribly and it just made things even worse, to be honest." In reply to Ronaldo's invitation to Old Trafford and his apology, which she described as backhanded, Sarah said, "The way I see it is, if someone assaulted him in the street and then asked us to go around for dinner, we wouldn't. Just because he's Cristiano Ronaldo, why would we do it? It's like we owe him a favor, but I'm sorry, we don't." Sarah added, "We've kindly declined the offer to go to United because Jake doesn't want to go there and he doesn't want to see Ronaldo. He's made that pretty clear. They are not my words, they are my son's words. At the end of the day, this is what it's about. It's affected him more than it's affected me, so I have to put everything to him to make his mind up, to make up his own, to make his own mind up on he doesn't want to go to United." Okay. Oh, man. God damn. He doesn't want to go to see Ronaldo. All that I'm saying right now is that it's in the hands of the police. On Monday, a Merseyside police spokesman told the Echo, "Following the incident at Goodison Park on Saturday 9th April, we are working with Everton Football Club and have been in touch with the boys' family. The matter is under investigation and we are gathering information. Our inquiries remain ongoing at this time." Listen, I suggest Jake and his mom get a lawyer, use the police report, and get some money, man. You know what I'm saying? Get some money. I'm not going to read the article any longer, but that's my advice, man. And as Revolutionary Leader says, lawsuits await Ronaldo. Exactly, man. You know what I mean? Ronnie has a habit of paying his way out of trouble. Indeed, man. Big up to the boy Adam the Great, who says, "Hey everyone, good first half of the Bernabeu. I still think it's too big of a task for Chelsea to go through, but I believe we will win it 2-1. So at least something. Yeah. You guys are winning it so far, so that's something. That is something, guys. So right now, Chelsea with the lead. I think it was a very fortunate setup there by Timo Werner. If you guys really look back at it, it came off his knee. I don't think he actually meant it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Timo Werner actually meant to set up Mason Mount for that goal, but it is what it is, man. Right, guys? It is what it is. Let's give him some credit still. That's what you call a buck up. Angel Abel is saying Ten Hag will be Ten Hag after a season at Manchester United. I don't get it. What do you mean? Is Guyton his wife or something? I don't know. What do you mean? Explain yourself. I don't get it, though. I'm lost. I'm lost, though. I'm lost with that one. Definitely lost. Definitely lost, man. So, look, we got 45 minutes left to play. And after the stream, we'll do a little bit of a reaction to the games. Look at what's coming up tomorrow and call it a day. Definitely appreciate everybody who tuned in. Guys, make sure you smash the thumbs up button. Do appreciate the love, the support. We got 36 thumbs up. We need 4 more to hit 40. Could we make it happen? You know, I'm just want to get into the habit of doing more watch-alongs. It doesn't take a lot out of me, you know what I mean? A nice 2 hours that you would have used to watch the game anyway. So if I'm home, might as well just do a watch-along, right? Right, guys? And get into the habit of doing it. Because when the World Cup comes around, I would like to do a few. I won't be able to do a lot in the group stages, but in the round of 16 in a knockout stage where I'll be home, right now I'm scheduled to be off for 2 weeks during the World Cup. Yeah, if I'm still working where I'm working, yeah, I'll be home for the World Cup, man. Loving it so far. You know, loving the prospect, I should say, of the World Cup. So that's a little article I shared there about Cristiano Ronaldo's situation with the Everton kid. And if I find anything else, I would actually share it with you guys. So yeah, man. So just make sure you stay tuned. I'm going to try to make these watch-alongs very, very, very interesting and entertainment. And we're going to look to do this more often. So, look, I'm running across an article here when it comes to the Dutch national team manager. Louis van Gaal says prostate cancer treatment has been successful. I didn't even know he had prostate cancer, man. You know, when you get into your 40s as men, you got to check on your prostate, make sure everything's okay with that, because, you know, there is such thing as prostate cancer, an enlarged prostate. So, yeah, I'm happy to hear that about Van Gaal, and let's see what the Dutch do at the World Cup come November, December. So, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, pretty much. So, let me see if I find anything else for me to share with you guys. All right, I found the article here on Ten Hag, man, by David Ornstein over on Twitter. We actually going to take a look at that as we await the second half of these ties. You see what I'm saying? We're not going to get too crazy into the matches right now. We will talk about the games more at the end. But this is what's going on over on Twitter in terms of some Ten Hag news. So, exclusive. Man United reached verbal agreement in principle with Erik Ten Hag to become next permanent manager. Manchester United FC will need agreement with Ajax, who are aware, and to finalize contract up to 4 years. No announcement till after the Dutch Final Cup at the Athletic UK. So look, listen, my advice to Erik Ten Hag, I said this twice before. Ten Hag, bro, listen, let me bring you on screen. Ten Hag, bro. Bro, Eric, don't do it. Don't do it, man. That's the only thing I have to say to you, bro. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. It is not advised. Just stay away from that club, bro. Just stay away from that club. Stay away from that club, man. You know, so stay away. That's my advice to you, man. Don't go. Don't sign. Don't sign the papers. Don't sign. All right? I rest my case. That's all I got to say. That is all. So, guys, the game has definitely restarted between Real Madrid and Chelsea. The switch ends, and we got kickoff there. But for the other game, it is still actually halftime. So, Chelsea 1, Real Madrid 0 going into the second half of this match. The tie is well poised, with Chelsea only needing one goal to go level on aggregate with Real Madrid. Guys, do you think they're actually going to pull it off, man? Let me know. Guys, you see how I shared those little articles during the halftime break? I shared 2 articles with you. 3, actually. And by the time you blink, bam, the game started again. Chelsea on the attack here. Mason Mount with a cutback. Mason Mount still has it. Timo Werner with the shot, and it's blocked. And it's actually saved by Courtois, and he comes back together. Havertz goes down. He's asking for penalty. Doesn't look like anything's going to be given, though. All right, I think somebody was offside anyways. I think Havertz was definitely... I think Mount was offside there. I think he definitely was offside. So the other game is about to restart. Musiala got a bruise under his chin there for his clash with Raul Albiol. Villareal, 45 minutes away from a second Champions League semi-final. So we have Super Mario saying it's madness. He's going to leave a stable club to join a shambles like Man United. I know, man. I know. People make decisions like this. Loftus-Cheek going forward. Loftus-Cheek is going to look to find help. Finds that and then go to Kante. Kovacic. Could he score against his former club? Not yet. Valverde dispossessed Alonso and it goes out for a Chelsea throw-in. Marcos Alonso to take the throw. The Bayern Villareal about to kick off for the second half. Chelsea with the ball. Werner. Alonso gets it after a scrap. Kovacic. He's going to go back. Goes back to Rudiger. Rudiger to Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva looking for that long ball. And he goes long. Valverde deals with it. And he goes over to mop up. Havertz back heels it into Valverde for a throw-in. Chelsea throw-in. Marcos Alonso, former Real Madrid man, throws it into Kovacic. Could Chelsea get a second goal early into the second half before Real Madrid actually get to equalize? Bayern Munich on the attack. Bayern Munich, a back heel, and it's well dealt with by Geronimo Rui. Flag stays down. Right from the get-go, Bayern Munich looking to show a lot of intent. Bayern gets it back. Kingsley Coman. Coman doesn't take a shot, and it goes all the way out for a Villareal throw. He's looking to find Sane. 2 players weren't on the same page. That would have been offside. Maybe not. Maybe not. So, Errol Brown is saying Ten Hag will mess up his reputation if he go to Man U. He is going to go to Man U, though. He's going to go to Man U, I think. He's definitely going, man. He's definitely going. All right. Corner for Chelsea here. Comes in. Oh, and it's dealt with. But Alonso gets it back, and it's... Oh, and it's a shot! Ooh, it goes wide. Reece James deflects wide for another Chelsea corner. 10 stuff in the Bernabeu right now. As Chelsea apply the pressure. Remember, Chelsea are defending champions of the competition. And they're applying the pressure on Real Madrid right now. And they got another corner. Mason Mount to take. Mason Mount puts it into the box. Oh, and it goes up and it's a goal! Chelsea are back in it! Chelsea, Antonio Rudiger, it's 3-3. You heard it right. It is 3-3, guys. Chelsea are back in the tie. Chelsea with a second goal. They're back in the tie. Unbelievable stuff right about now, guys. Chelsea are back in it. Chelsea are back in it. Mason Mount to Antonio Rudiger. We have Modric on the ground. What is he protesting about? Let me see. Did Rudiger actually push him down, though? This is going to be checked. Let's see what happens here. I don't know. It looks like a clean goal to me right now. Thomas Tuchel punches the air. And yes, the goal stands. 3-3 on aggregate right about now. What are we seeing here? A comeback for Chelsea, guys. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. As it stands, this game is going into extra time, man. Former Chelsea manager Carlo Ancelotti got his work cut out for him today as the new kid in town, Thomas Tuchel, looks to come back from 3-1 down, where it was said to be impossible. Real Madrid score, and Chelsea got to do it all again, but right about now, it's Chelsea in the driver's seat. For Bayern Munich, Villareal, Bayern Munich got a free kick. Robert Lewandowski and Leroy Sané over the free kick. Could they capitalize on this? Lewandowski leaves it to Sané. Sané! Ooh! He hits the post, it seems. Or did he hit the post, or was it punched away by Rui? Very close. Very, very close by the former Manchester City youngster here. What we got? Oh, it actually bounced off the wall. It actually bounced off the wall for a corner. So, wow. Real Madrid a 2-0 down. Bayern Munich a trailing Villareal as well. At least one Spanish team is doing well, right? So, Bayern Munich still with the ball in their game. Goes into the box. Rui! Oh, and a very good header by, who is that? Pau Torres? Very, very good header, man, by the defender there to put it out for a corner. So, who was that? Was that Juan Foyth? Yep, Juan Foyth. Very good defending, man. So, Rudiger got his goal. And Chelsea have definitely been the better team in this game. Definitely. By far. Sané with it. Sané cuts back. He puts it back. Oh, and it's a shot over the freaking bar by Dayo Upamecano. Real Madrid on the attack. Benzema. Benzema. Karim. Ooh, and that's blocked. That is blocked by the Chelsea player. Real Madrid with a chance, but not taken. Chelsea are going to look to take the lead, go 3-0 up. If Chelsea win this game 3-0 and win the tie, oh man, the Chelsea fans are going to go mad here. The Chelsea fans are going to go crazy. Because it looks like it was pretty much over though. Yeah, very good block by Thiago Silva there. Reece James actually foiled the play as well. Chelsea have looked good in the game. They give it back to Real Madrid. Fede Valverde with it. Fede Valverde. Real Madrid definitely got a reply. They have given up a 2-goal advantage, which is not very good, man. That is very poor. Very, very poor football so far by Real Madrid, I gotta say. Benzema gets it. Gives it to Casemiro. Casemiro. Oh, and he's fouled. Dangerous free kick now for Real Madrid. Could they capitalize on that? 0-0 in the Bayern Villareal game. Only 40 minutes left for Bayern Munich to overturn this 1-0 deficit. A goal takes it to extra time. If it stays level, Villareal will move on to the semis to face one of Liverpool or Benfica, with Liverpool having a 3-1 advantage in the tie. Benfica will be watching this game, the Chelsea-Real Madrid game, and we'll be looking to draw some kind of inspiration from this match as well. All right. Toni Kroos, David Alaba over the free kick, and Bayern Munich have scored, man. Bayern Munich have scored. Edward Mendy saves that free kick. So Villareal actually with a back pass from, oh man, very, very poor pass out by Rui. Put the defender under pressure. Bayern wins it back. And, of course, it's Robert Lewandowski with the goal, man. I'm just talking about this. And I take a look at the other screen. And Bayern Munich are back in the tie. It is now 1-1. Thomas Müller with the assist. Robert Lewandowski with the shot. And Villareal has definitely shot themselves in the foot. Nagelsmann punches the air. Bayern are back in the tie, guys. So, we are seeing turnarounds in both ties. Chelsea coming back. 3-3 on aggregate right now against Real Madrid. And Bayern coming back against Villareal 1-1. Comeback. The comeback kings today. Chelsea and Bayern Munich. Both teams could meet in the final, guys, as well. Wow. We got a game. We got a tie in our hands, guys. Both games are going into extra time right now as we speak. I won't mind. I won't mind extra time today, guys. I won't mind a penalty shootout either, guys. I won't mind. Just putting it out there. I won't mind, man. I got all day to do this. I won't mind. Real Madrid on the attack. Carvajal. Fede Valverde making a run, but Rudiger cuts it out. Gives it back to Marcos Alonso, the former Real Madrid man. Marcos Alonso going forward. Alonso to Werner. Chelsea looking very dangerous right about now. Mason Mount. Mason Mount. He finds Havertz. 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 And it goes wide. Side netting. Very good defending by Real Madrid there to push the play very wide and to stay in the tie. Bayern Munich looking to finish off this tie. Sane running forward with intent, but gives it away. Villareal looking to counter. Villareal, and it's well dealt with by Benjamin Pavard. Who's that? Is that Joshua Kimmich or Goretzka? Kimmich. Finds Sane. Back to Kimmich. Bayern gives it away, but they win it back. They win it back. Musiala. Musiala back to Coman. Bayern going to score a second. No, they don't. It gets dealt with. Game's getting very exciting, man. Loving it, man. Loving it. Absolutely loving it, guys. Real Madrid on the attack right now, guys. They have to reply. They got to get a goal to make the tie all days again. And Rudiger repels the Frenchman, Karim Benzema. So, Bayern Munich, they got their tails up. They're playing like they definitely have everything to lose here. Upamecano. Bayern would be happy that they're back in the tie, man. They definitely will be happy about that. They now have to defend, and Villareal haven't been a threat all game. Bayern Munich with an attack, and it's put over. It looks like it's Thomas Müller with that. Yep, Thomas Müller with that wild shot over the crossbar. So, Vinicius Jr. on the attack. Him and Alonso scrapping it out. Good back heel by Vinny Jr. Real Madrid has it still. Carvajal, Vinny Jr. Skillful Vinny Jr. and he gets dispossessed by Timo Werner helping out. And Timo Werner loses the ball. Modric wins it. Valverde to Modric. Back to Cruz. Could Real Madrid get one? Ferland Mendy. Oh, and he's sloppy and he allows the ball to run out of play for a Chelsea throw. Play breaks down. Real Madrid reeling. This game is going to extra time as we speak. 30 minutes to go, man. Both games are poised right now. Level on aggregate. 1-1 Villareal Bayern. 3-3 Chelsea Real Madrid. And they're going into extra time. I want it to go to extra time. I want some drama today. I want some drama. I'm in the mood for drama today, man. What about you guys? Are you guys in the mood for drama today? We have Liverpool fans are saying Benfica are going to get smoked tomorrow. Let's see. Let us see what you guys are going to do. Hope you put your money where your mouth is. I'm not here saying we're going to smoke Atleti. I'm just hoping that we go and get the job done, man. I'm just hoping, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm being hopeful. Because that first leg was very frustrating to look at. So, guys, make sure you smash the thumbs up button for the live stream. We're doing well. We're heading towards 50 thumbs up for the video. We're on 42 right now. We need 8 more to go. Let's make it possible. Real Madrid on the attack as they seek to gain the advantage in the tie once again. Casemiro, and he misses out to Rudiger. That's a throw-in for Real Madrid. The other game, Villareal are going forward. They give the ball back to Real Madrid. To Bayern Munich, I mean. Bayern Munich, out wide. Looking to spread that ball in the middle. Bayern Munich. Pavard. Upamecano, who had a chance to score, didn't capitalize. Gives it wide. Who's that? Ball comes in the middle and is dealt with by Villareal. Real Madrid on the attack. And Karim Benzema. Who is that? Actually, Carvajal. Carvajal puts it in. Ooh, it's a great effort there by Fede Valverde, and it goes wide. That's a, speculative shot, but still, we know Fede Valverde packs a punch. Good football by Real Madrid. And Fede Valverde blasts it over the goal. He needed to keep his shot down a bit more if he wanted to test Mendy. I think if that's on target, that goes into the back of the net, though. So Real Madrid looking better since they actually conceded that second goal. And let's see if they'll actually get the advantage and win the tie, or if we're going to go into extra time. Chelsea are in the driver's seat right now. Kante gives it back. Oh, Ferland Mendy dispossessed. Chelsea look to counter. Chelsea on the counter. N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante gives it to Alonso. Alonso, it's a goal! Chelsea are actually in the lead, and Real Madrid are actually protesting, but former Madrid man Marcos Alonso have put Chelsea 3-0 up and into the lead when it comes to the tie. This is unbelievable stuff right about now by Chelsea Football Club. Seeing all that they're going through right about now. Ferland Mendy is protesting that he was fouled, but no, he was a bit sloppy during the play. And Real Madrid give away the ball. Timo Werner to N'Golo Kante. Kante pushing forward. Sprays it wide to Marcos Alonso. Alonso to actually off Carvajal. Did it go onto Alonso's hand? It seems like it may have touched Alonso's hand. They're going to be looking at that because you can't really score if it touch your hand. But off the leg onto the arm. That goal might actually be pulled back. That goal might be pulled back. Because you can't actually have an advantage if it touch your hand. Whether if it comes off your foot onto your hand, I think that one might get pulled back. VAR to come into play. VAR should come into play here. And this goal should be ruled out. This goal should be ruled out according to the handball rule, guys. You cannot score with your hand. Basically, you cannot get an advantage off your hand. Whether it comes off the body and you score, it should be chalked off. I think if it was the other way around, if it was like a handball shot in the box, yeah, so no goal, guys. No goal. No goal. Just like I said, no goal, guys. And the tie is still poised 3-3 on aggregate. So if you're in the box and the ball hit your leg and goes onto your hand, and then the referee gives a penalty on a VAR review, the penalty will not be given. Simply because it came off your leg onto your arm. But if it's the other way around, you end up scoring a goal with the help of your hand, it will be chalked off. And just like the Spurs City tie back in, the quarterfinal back in whenever that was, that Llorente goal should have never stood. I'm just want to put that out there, though. So Chelsea almost takes the lead in the tie. Almost goes 3-0 up, but the goal chalked off. Bayern Munich are leading against Villareal. They need one more goal to win in 90 on aggregate and win the game and win the tie as well. And if it stays 1-0 Bayern, it goes into extra time. Both games are going into extra time as we speak because there is no away goal rule in UEFA competitions. Real Madrid going forward, looking dangerous. Ferland Mendy. Oh, Benzema, and it hits the crossbar. Benzema unable to keep his header down. Can't repeat what he did in the first leg, and that's the best chance Real Madrid has to score so far in the game. The Frenchman linking up, open header, and Benzema, I think he got to blame himself, though. A little bit too much on that header, though. A little bit too much. We got a game on our hands, man. We got 2 good games on our hands right about now. And Real Madrid hits the crossbar. Remember, guys, the tie is still level, even though Chelsea are winning it 2-0 right now on the day. And you can see the other game, Bayern are winning against Villareal, but that one is also still level 1-1 on aggregate. So, yeah, Marcos Alonso celebrated against his old team there, but the goal got chalked off. Good goal, good goal. Warning shots again to Real Madrid. They got to be careful. And we do have 66 minutes played in this one. Chelsea pressurizing Real Madrid as, who's that? Nacho with the skill. David Alaba gives it to Ferland Mendy, who's playing a lot more advanced. Bayern Munich going forward as well. And it's dealt with by Villareal. Chelsea gets the ball back. Goes across the field. Rudiger. Rudiger looking forward, going forward with intent. Rudiger sprays it wide to Alonso, the former Real Madrid man. Marcos Alonso has to get past Modric. Looks for another way around. Gives it to Kovacic, back to Rudiger. Back to N'Golo Kante. Kante to Rudiger. Rudiger, one of the goal scorers today, gives it back to Kovacic. Kovacic looking to go forward. Former Real Madrid man Kovacic gives it to N'Golo Kante. Reece James on a yellow card. Reece James puts it in the middle but gives it back to Real Madrid. Toni Kroos to Casemiro. Casemiro to Carvajal, back to Kroos. Kroos to Benzema. Benzema goes around one, but he gives the ball away and he's fouled? No, he's not. Not fouled. N'Golo Kante for Chelsea has it back. And in the other game, Bayern Munich still in pursuit of that second goal. Ooh, and it falls to Rui. Real Madrid going forward. Vinny Jr. and what a boot by Antonio Rudiger. What a goal-saving interception there by the big German Rudiger, because Vinicius Jr. was actually going to get on the end of that and probably put it past Edouard Mendy in goal. So we got a yellow card now for Fede Valverde for a foul on the Chelsea player. And that is, who is that? Kovacic? Yep, Kovacic. Villareal with the ball going forward. Dangerous ball, but it goes wide. Goretzka deals with it as Bayern Munich keep the advantage on the game. Villareal under pressure. Could they keep the pressure off to give themselves an extra 30 minutes into the match? Kimmich. Sane. Pass to Upamecano. Luka Hernandez is right there, but sprays it over to another Frenchman in Coman. Coman goes past one in one foot. Yep. Coman. Razadazo Coman puts it in the middle. Upamecano. Could he take a shot? He doesn't take a shot. Luka Hernandez back to Coman as Real Madrid goes on the attack in the other game. Goes out for a Chelsea throw. That breaks down. Bayern still looking to get that second goal to go on to win the tie. Big up to Jordan Hyman, revolutionary leader, Lego dude. Everybody watching the stream right about now, guys. Make sure you smash up the thumbs up button. Do appreciate it, man. Do appreciate the turnout for, a little watch along today. Spur the moment thing. Wasn't really planning to do one. But I said, why not, man? Why not? It's a chill day. Let me do that. All right, so Chelsea on the attack now. Loftus-Cheek, who's had a good game. Playing more centrally now. Havertz back out on the right. And he gets taken down by Casemiro, and it's given a Chelsea throw. Bayern on the attack. Leroy Sané. Leroy Sané towards the byline, and it goes out for a goal kick. So 67 minutes of that game. And in 23 minutes, if it's still level, it's going into extra time. Guys, I think one of these games would actually go into extra time. I don't think both of these games are actually going to end in 90. We might see a twist or even two here. And one twist that I didn't expect to see was Chelsea actually beating Real Madrid from being 3-1 down. Now, they actually 1 goal away from doing so. They did score, but that goal was chalked off for handball. So let's see. Chelsea on the attack. Cruz. Chelsea with the ball again. Handball shout. Havertz. Loftus-Cheek. Back to Reece James. Reece James sprays it over to Marcos Alonso. Marcos Alonso looking to go forward. He's a forward-thinking left back. Kovacic gives it to N'Golo Kante. None of the teams have made substitutions yet. Could a substitute actually affect this game? Back to Thiago Silva. Antonio Rudiger. Mount to Havertz. Chelsea being very patient. Looking to break down this Real Madrid defense. Kovacic, Kante. James making a run in the middle, but Kante goes wide to Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek puts it into the box. And Werner gathers out wide, out to the left. Timo Werner taking on Modric. Timo Werner! And he takes a shot from distance, and it goes out for a goal kick. Wasted. Very, very wasteful there by Timo Werner. Better decision making needed. But, yeah. So, it wasn't a handball, says Revolutionary Leader. It was. Big up to Gamer. Big up to Mustafa in the house. Thanks. Nice to see you guys coming in. Bayern Munich on the attack right now. Goretzka has it. Leon Goretzka. Leroy Sané. No substitutions in that game either, guys. Let's just take a look at the lineups quickly again to see if we missed anything in terms of subs. Bayern Villareal. Let's take a look at the lineups. Well, there's no subs there. And there's been no subs there either. So, no subs. Let's try to identify who could actually come off the bench and affect the game, though. So, for Bayern Munich, well, we've seen the first sub in the Chelsea-Real Madrid game. Eduardo Camavinga is coming on, and that's for Toni Kroos. He would be disappointed coming off, well, 72 minutes into the game with this one looking to go into extra time. You would need his experience, but he doesn't have the legs like an Eduardo Camavinga, who could be an element of surprise for Chelsea, right? So for Bayern Munich, Serge Gnabry is definitely a player that they could bring off the bench. Remember, 5 substitutes available. And if I have to make some substitutions right now, I'm going to bring Serge Gnabry off the bench. I'm going to bring on Marcel Sabitzer in the midfield as well. Serge Gnabry maybe for Kingsley Coman. You know what I mean? You know, Kingsley Coman is a bit injury prone, so you want to get him off. Sabitzer maybe for Goretzka. Or Sabitzer for Musiala. I would leave Goretzka on for now. Sabitzer for Musiala. I'll bring on Alphonso Davies to give, you know, the team some impetus going forward. And maybe you take off a Luka Hernandez and bring Davies on. You got 2 more subs to use. Who are you going to bring on? What card are you going to play? Well, you might not actually want to use all your cards right now. You want Lewandowski to stay on the field. Maybe a Thomas Muller off and Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting on to add another attacker on you know, and maybe one of the other youngsters. I don't see any other player here I would want to bring on to affect the game, to be completely honest. So this is a crunch game. You don't really want these youngsters on the field right about now. You know what I'm saying? For Villareal, the likes of Yeremy Pino could affect the game. We have Samuel Chukwueze. Even a Paco Alcacer could come on and affect this game. And Unai Emery likes to use Pedraza and also a Trigueros. These guys could actually come off the bench and affect this game. If we go over to the other game, guys, where Chelsea are leading 2-0, what can Real Madrid do? Apart from bringing on Eduardo Camavinga, which they already played that card, what could they do? Timo Werner, the Chelsea, Timo Werner, and it goes into the back of the net. Chelsea are in the lead. Chelsea are winning this tie right now as we speak. Chelsea got their goal. Poor defending by Real Madrid, and it's 3-0 to Chelsea. This is unbelievable stuff. This is unbelievable stuff we're talking about here right about now. Carvajal goes to ground very early, and Timo Werner fakes him, goes around, and takes a shot, and it trickles into the far post as Chelsea gets a third against Real Madrid here. They're going to check the goal. Is it onside? Pretty much very, very onside. Timo Werner, look at Carvajal. Is that Carvajal? Oh, no, that's actually Casemiro. Oh, very, very, very poor defending by Real Madrid. Casemiro goes to ground, and Thibaut Courtois gets his, an arm to it. Yeah, you go down too early, man. Very well done by Timo Werner. I've criticized him a lot, but he did very well in that instance. Is Timo Werner coming of age, guys? Is Timo Werner coming of age? This is unbelievable stuff. This is unbelievable. You got to give it up to Chelsea, man. You got to give it up to Chelsea. So Casemiro runs in, slides on the ground. Timo Werner goes around, takes another touch, takes a shot, hits Thibaut Courtois on the arm, and trickles over the line for a third goal. So, look, we got Marcos Alonso, Rudiger, and now Timo Werner scoring the goal. No, it's actually Mason Mount, Rudiger, and Timo Werner. The Marcos Alonso goal is actually overturned, and Real Madrid have failed to reply. Let's take a look at the stats so far in this game. This one, man, it could listen, man. This game, I never expected Chelsea to come back, but this is why we love football, man. We see things like this happening. We definitely see things like this happening. Chelsea have been the better team. 13 shots, 4 on target, 3 in the back of the net. Real Madrid had only 6 shots at goal, 1 on target, and the Benzema shot that hit the post as well. You got to factor that one in. But Real Madrid definitely not good enough on the day, and they are at home. Chelsea does not care. And look, as much as Chelsea have definitely gone through some things across the last, let's say, week or two, by losing to Brentford, losing to Real Madrid, 7 goals conceded during those 2 games. They bounced back spectacularly against Southampton, where I think they should have won that game 10-0. And now they're showing that was no fluke, and they're 3-0 up. Real Madrid have made a triple substitution, guys. Let's take a look at the subs really quick, and let's see what Real Madrid have done here. So, Vinicius Jr., there's a situation here. 78th minute, Vinny Jr. involved. Took my eye off the game 1 second there. And, oh, what a save by Thibaut Courtois. Camavinga actually released Vinicius Jr. and Mason Mount goes down and the flag, raised for foul. But what a save. Chelsea almost putting the nail in Real Madrid's coffin here with that header from the set piece there. Bayern Munich on the attack in the other game. Bayern Munich, and it's dealt with by Villareal. That game might go to extra time. Let's see. But look, Casemiro, Mendy, Toni Kroos all off the field. I think another player went off as well. Let's take a look at the substitution. Casemiro out, Rodrigo on. Vieira, Marcelo on, left back. Legendary left back Marcelo, who's definitely declined over the years. He's on. Ferland Mendy off. Damn, Coleman shot goes barely over. Real Madrid needs a goal. They need a goal. They need a goal like right now. 12 minutes to go. They need a goal or they would be out. This would be an embarrassing defeat if you ask me. Chelsea returning the favor from the first leg, actually. Real Madrid need to reply, and they need to do it quick. Because Chelsea are running away with this, and they are on a collision course to face Manchester City or Atletico Madrid across 2 legs. Modric in, and it's a goal! Oh, what a goal! Rodrigo, oh my freaking God. And the substitution have actually worked. Rodrigo, the Brazilian international, the youngster, came off the bench. That is probably his first touch. And Carlo Ancelotti, masterclass on display right there. Substitutions made and immediate effect. What a game! Oh my God! What a game we got on our hands here. 4-4 on aggregate, man. 3-1 win to Chelsea so far. But that goal takes it into extra time. What a cross by Luka Modric. Outside of the right foot, man. Wow. This man is just not slowing down. What a game. What a game. Edward Mendy with absolutely no chance here. And the game swings once again in Real Madrid's favor. Listen, the tie, I should say, swings into Real Madrid favor. They're home. Look, this game is going into extra time right now. And, it's very exciting, man. This is exciting stuff. We got a lot of goals here. We got 4 goals in this game. In the other game, we don't have any, we have 1 goal, but it's 1-1 on aggregate. So not a lot of goals in the Bayern Villareal game. Bayern more dominant. Villareal, keeping them at bay for the most part in terms of staying in the tie. And that one is going to extra time as we speak. Both games are going to extra time. Chelsea on the attack. Marcos Alonso. And he gets dispossessed by Danny Carvajal. And it goes out for a goal kick. A Real Madrid goal kick, right? What a cross by Luka Modric, though. Let's talk about that cross. Let's talk about that cross, man. Outside of the freaking right foot bottom. Damn. Clinical finish by Rodrigo. And Real Madrid on the attack again. Who is that? Vinicius Jr. Rodrigo. And he's dispossessed. Very good defending by Chelsea. But the youngster takes the ball back. And the whistle does not go. Marcelo with the ball. Marcelo to Benzema. Karim Benzema in the middle to Modric. Is he going to take a shot? Luka Modric. Oh, the save by Edward Mendy. What a game. What a game we got on our hands here, man. This is exciting stuff. This is exciting. This is good. This is good shit. Love it, man. And as Lego Dude says, this game is gold indeed, man. This game is gold. Big up to everybody watching the stream right now. Make sure you like the video. 82nd minute. We're going into extra time as we speak for both games. I hope it goes into extra time. I need that drama. Chelsea on the attack. Chelsea on the attack. And it sprays across the front of the goal and goes out for a Real Madrid goal kick. Wow. Pretty entertaining stuff, man. Chelsea with that goal champions of the world freaking crest on their chest hurts me every time I see it. That should have been City. That should have been us. So Chelsea makes a big substitution here. Timo Werner, who I think had a very good game though. Let's give it up to Timo Werner. The last 2 games, he has 3 goals. So Christian Pulisic, Captain America, comes on the field and possibly to win the match for Chelsea. So guys, let's take a quick look at the 11s and what changes has been made to the teams so far. Let's take a look at it. So we check the timeline here. Rodrigo scored assists. Brilliant assist by Luka Modric, man. 2018 Ballon d'Or stuff. So, look. Rodrigo in, Casemiro out, Marcelo in, Mendy out. And we had the Timo Werner goal there. Brilliant goal by Timo Werner. Very good individual stuff. Eduardo Camavinga in and Toni Kroos out. Those are the 3 changes made there by Real Madrid. As for Chelsea, that's their first change, right? Christian Pulisic coming in for Timo Werner. So 3 changes by Real Madrid. They do have 2 left. And for Chelsea, they do have 4 substitutions left. Who could they bring on to affect the game and give the team some freshness? Look, Saul could come on against his old adversary here, Real Madrid. Hakim Ziyech should definitely come on. Cesar Azpilicueta is a player who I think we will see during the game, and maybe Jorginho. I think those are the other 4 substitutes that we see. If Chelsea takes the lead, maybe a Christensen could come on. Real Madrid on the attack. Vinny Jr. to take on Reece James on a yellow card. Vinny Jr. has it. Vinicius Jr. He takes him on. He passes him, and Vinicius Jr. was looking to go down in the box, but he stays pretty much on his feet, and the referee tell him to carry on, man. Carry on with the game. 3-1 so far for Chelsea, returning the favor that Real Madrid got a 3-1 win in the first leg, and it's now poised. For the other game, Bayern Munich making a substitution. Jamal Musiala off. On comes Serge Gnabry, guys. On comes Gnabry with the cornrows, looking to work his magic on the day. The former Arsenal man comes on for Musiala, the young English youngster who does play for the German national team. So the tie is well poised over there. Villareal with a chance that goes wide as well here. Onat Danjuma puts one wide. Manuel Neuer puts it back in play. And Chelsea, Real Madrid, 4-4 on aggregate. I'm absolutely loving this. Kovacic to Rudiger. Back to Kovacic. Kovacic to Rudiger. Kovacic with it. He's going to look to take a shot, but he decides against it. Kovacic back to N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante gives it to Loftus-Cheek, who's had a very good game. Kante goes back to Reece James on a yellow. Kovacic to Rudiger, who's already scored in the game. Rudiger to Mount. Mount has it. Pulisic has it now. Pulisic gives it to Mount. Mount with a shot, and it's blocked. It's blocked by Eduardo Camavinga. Promising French youngster who's a bit winded by that shot. I want to see Camavinga magic in this game. Let's see what he's capable of doing. Nacho is on the ground. He seems like he's suffering from some injury. Real Madrid would look to make some changes. Who would Real Madrid actually bring on to replace a player like Nacho right now? They're a bit very they are light in the defensive side of their game right now. Marcelo may have to drop in as a center back, maybe, who knows? I don't know these youngsters, so and I don't think these youngsters are coming on in a situation like this. You might see Lucas Vasquez playing right back. That's a change. I think Carvajal dropping into the center back position. Formation change, maybe. Who knows? But Nacho is actually struggling right now with injury. Let's go back to both games. And you guys, let me just refresh this. It's a bit behind. We go back to both games here. Bayern is still leading Villareal, 85th minute of that game. And you could see 87th minute. I'm a bit behind on the Bayern game. I don't know why it says 85th minute here, but I'm in the 84th minute over here. So both games are going to extra time as we speak. So Lucas Vasquez does come on. I just mentioned this. And Lucas Vasquez is coming on for Nacho. Vasquez, definitely have played at right back on many occasions. So that's a weakness there in the game, I think, because Nacho is better as a defender. And there's also some changes in the Villareal Bayern Munich game. Let's take a look at those changes that have been made so far. So Alfonso Pedraza comes on for Danjuma. And Samuel Chukwueze comes in for Francis Coquelin. Gnabry on for Musiala. And those are the changes so far in that game. So, yeah, pretty much it. So Chelsea on the attack in their game. Rudiger gives it to Kovacic. The game well poised. N'Golo Kante, 10 situation right now over there in Madrid. Rudiger, back to Kovacic. Sprays it over to Reece James. Reece James gives it to Havertz. Havertz to Loftus-Cheek. Lots of cheek, Loftus-Cheek. He gives it to N'Golo Kante and he comes off of a hand. And Kante gives it to Mount. Alonso's going to look to put it in the box, and it's well blocked by Rodrigo. In the other game, Bayern Munich on the attack, and it's well dealt with and put out a play by the veteran Raul Albiol. And we got some very good games on our hands here right now, man. Absolutely loving it. Thank you very much for everyone who tuned in, guys. Appreciate it. Like up the video if you're yet to do so. So we got Marcos Alonso about to take a corner. 89th minute. They already scored from one. It goes up. Rudiger. And it comes off of a hand, maybe. Goes off for another corner. Vinny Jr. did not deal with that very well. Goes off for another corner. Another pressure situation for Real Madrid to deal with. The pressure is indeed on. Los Blancos have not played well in this game, but I think they have done well enough to get that goal back to take it to 4-4 on aggregate, man. So, yeah. Rudiger waiting. Mount puts it in, and it's a foul on Luka Modric, the legend. So Luka Hernandez goes off. Alphonso Davies comes on as well in the other game. Like I predicted, I'm pretty on point when it comes to, the players, and I know these players. Maybe the Villareal, some of the players, I don't know them very well. But when it comes to Bayern, Chelsea, Real Madrid, I know these guys, man. You know what I'm saying? I know these dudes. So, Real Madrid on the attack right now. Give the ball back to Chelsea. A header by Thiago gives it back to Real Madrid. Header by Lucas Vasquez gives it back to Chelsea, and Chelsea on the attack. Ball pinging around. Camavinga wins it, but N'Golo Kante puts it out of play for a Real Madrid throw-in. Over to the other game. Goretzka going forward. Leroy Sané. Leroy Sané back to Goretzka. Pavard. Upamecano. Over to Leroy Sané. Is that Sané? Leroy Sané with the shot, and it's blocked by Estupinian. Seemingly Estupinian. Upamecano has it. Bayern looking for a second. 3 minutes of regular time to go. This game is heading towards extra time unless we get a goal now. And it's dealt with by Villareal again as they continue to repel Bayern Munich throughout this game. Real Madrid in the other game going on the attack. Villareal going on the attack as well. And they're looking good. Villareal on the attack. This could be a goal. And it's a goal. Villareal have scored. Samuel Chukwueze. Oh my God. Villareal are winning against Bayern Munich. And I think it's over. This time might be over. Villareal won. Bayern Munich won. The Bayern Munich fans are in absolute shock right now as Villareal goes 2-1 up on aggregate in the tie against Bayern Munich, and they go from defense to attack in a blink of an eye. Parejo, he passes, who he picks out? He picks out the midfielder there. Who's that, Foyt? Not sure who's that. They're going to check for onside, offside, but I think that player is offside. Yeah, that's offside. That goal is clean. That goal looks clean. I'm checking my angles right now. Chukwueze just came off the bench, and what a play. Gerard Moreno to Samuel Chukwueze, the Nigerian, and it goes into the back of the net. Villareal are going into the semifinals as we speak to face Liverpool. Unless Benfica comes back against Liverpool, which I don't think that's going to happen. But right now, Bayern Munich are getting knocked the fuck out. That's what it's looking like right now. The Chelsea-Real Madrid game it's going into extra time. But this game is not, unless we get a goal right now. Are we going to see a penalty? No penalty. No penalty right now. Lewandowski's down on the ground asking for penalty. It's not given. It's given a goal kick. And Bayern Munich are on the cusp of getting knocked out by Unai Emery and Villareal against most of our predictions. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this, man. I absolutely can't believe this. You got to give it to Villareal, man. Let's give it to Villareal, man. Listen. And that's why I love it, man. You make a prediction, you don't get it right. I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay if I don't get my predictions right. And I always say this, if I don't get my prediction right, it means that we had a good game. We had a good tie. Guys, Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting comes on for Thomas Muller. The change might be a bit too late. I don't know how many extra time we're going to get. Maybe about 4 minutes. Not a lot of, Chelsea on the attack right now. Chelsea! Oh! And it's put over. Christian Pulisic. 1 minute to go before extra time as Pulisic comes aggravatingly close to making it 4-3 5-4 on aggregate. I'm getting a little carried away. 4-1 on the day. So, last play before we go into extra time. But the Bayern Munich Villareal game, 4 minutes of extra time, guys. 4 minutes of extra time. Bayern needs to score now or it's over for them. Are they going to do it? I predicted Bayern Munich to overturn this tie. Doesn't seem like it's going to happen, guys. We got to give Villareal the credit for managing this game very well. Even though they were behind, they didn't really play with too much intent going forward. And they broke on the counter and scored that goal. Samuel Chukwueze with his second goal in 7 Champions League games. And the Chelsea-Real Madrid game is going into extra time, guys, as we speak. So, look. Let's just take a look at this game right now. Let's just focus on this one. Real Madrid 1, Chelsea 3. That one is going into extra time. And in terms of the stats and everything, let's just touch on that quickly. As Bayern Munich are on the cusp of getting knocked out of the Champions League. This is what the stats look like in the Chelsea-Real Madrid game. So far, 8 shots at goal for Real Madrid, 3 on target, 45% of the ball. could see their passing accuracy there, 85%, 472 passes attempted. And Real Madrid on the attack. Oh, they're showing over. I'm like, oh man, I'm getting carried away there. I'm getting carried away. The game's done. Well, the regulation time is over. They're going into replay. I'm like, oh my God, I'm losing it. But anyways, man. Anyways, that one got me though. That one definitely got me. That got me. That replay got me. So look, Chelsea, the better team on the day, obviously. 3-1, 18 shots at goal, 5 on target, 55% of the ball. Yeah, I got a little hype there, man. Got a little carried away there. Oh, man, 562 passes with an 88% pass accuracy. They showed intent. They've been better. 6 corners. They've capitalized on one of them. And they deserve the win in regulation time and to go into extra time here. I think any way you look at it, even if Real Madrid come back and score 1 and they win the tie 5-4 in aggregate, Chelsea would still go on to win this match, I think. But listen, I won't mind if this one goes all the way to penalties, guys. I won't mind penalties, man. I'm just putting it out there. In the game, guys, let's go over to this game because we're about to see a shock result here where Bayern Munich are 1-1 against Villareal. And this game right now is in the favor, the tie is in the favor of Villareal with 1 single minute left to go. 1 minute. Bayern Munich on the attack, guys. And it's a free kick given the opposite way, which means this could be virtually over for Bayern Munich. Unai Emery, you freaking legend. I cannot believe Unai Emery is pulling this off right now. I cannot believe Unai Emery is pulling this off right now. I cannot believe this. Unai Emery has done a great job with Villareal. Guys, don't forget, Villareal won the Europa League final against Manchester United. Don't forget, they're the Europa League champions. So Unai Emery has definitely done a great job. He's not doing well in the league right now, but Unai Emery and Villareal are on the cusp of going into the Champions League. Last 4. Last kick of the game, maybe. Last attack for Bayern Munich. Referee's giving them one more opportunity. Leroy Sané. He's being a bit sloppy there. That might be it. That might be it. It's a throw-in for Bayern Munich. Upamecano puts it into the box. Last effort. And it's over. This is pretty much over. Villareal on the attack. Villareal Aurier gives it to Samuel Chukwueze. And this might be over. It is actually over. It is over for Bayern Munich. I cannot believe this. I absolutely cannot believe this. Villareal have pulled it off. Villareal have pulled it off and have knocked Julian Nagelsmann's Bayern Munich out of the Champions League by winning the first leg and picking up a 1-1 draw in the second. Let's give a round of applause to Villareal, man. Round of applause to Villareal. It was a well-controlled game where Bayern dominated the match, but they kept Bayern at bay for the most part in terms of keeping them, to a minimal 1 goal and a counter-attack towards the end of the game there by bringing on the substitutes. Samuel Chukwueze ended up drawing the game and winning the tie eventually. This is huge. This is massive for a team like Villareal, a small town club, and they're not a club that people are aware of. They're not a club that is very popular like a Bayern Munich, like a Manchester City, a Liverpool, a Chelsea, a United, a Real Madrid. Their counterparts over in Spain, a Barcelona, an Atletico Madrid, a Sevilla. But Villareal, who didn't even look like they were going to get out of the group. Remember that. Villareal are in the semi-final of the Champions League. Liverpool fans must be rubbing their hands right about now like, ooh, boy, the tie we wanted. The tie we wanted. Guys, I don't know. I don't know if you want them, man. Because if they got the better of Bayern Munich, it means that right now they're harder to beat. That is exactly what it means. They're harder to beat. You see what I'm saying? They're defensively sound. They're dangerous going forward, and they're hard to beat. So we got Leng and Sweet saying Liverpool winning the Champions League. Okay, bro. All right. If you're going to call it, go ahead. But I think City's winning the Champions League this season. So we got Chelsea, Real Madrid. We'll talk about this game, a little bit more, but we still do have Chelsea, Real Madrid going on. We have extra time, guys. We have some more. We have more, man. We have more. If you haven't yet liked the video, guys, make sure you do so. Bring in the energy for the live watch along as well. So how many likes we got in today's video? Have we hit 50 likes yet? Yep. Thank you for 50 likes. Real Madrid on the attack. Eduardo Camavinga, first half of extra time. Benzema sprays it wide. Puts it to Lucas Vazquez. Gets his cross blocked by Marcos Alonso. Lucas Vazquez. And did that go out of play? Vazquez! Oh, that's a dangerous header by Benzema. And it goes out for a Real Madrid throw-in. So Real Madrid on the front foot here. The early stages of the second, the extra time. Marcelo on the field. The Brazilian. He won 4 Champions Leagues with Real Madrid. Could he win a 5th? Ruben Loftus-Cheek. He's fouled. He's fouled. The ball goes out, but it will be pulled back for a Chelsea free kick. Who's going to win this one, guys? Is it going to be Real Madrid or Chelsea? Chelsea's winning the game, but Real Madrid are actually still in the tie. It's tied 4-4 on aggregate as we speak, man. So, well done to Chelsea for coming back in the tie, man. You got to give it to them. Definitely got to give it to them. I never thought they would have come back. I thought this tie was actually over, but this tie is far from over, man. So, Nedge the Great, Chelsea on the brink of making another upset. Big up to Wade Nelson. Indeed, Villareal wins the game, man. Villareal wins the tie. Chelsea on the attack, and oh, man, Reece James blasted over the crossbar. An opportunity for Chelsea in extra time there. Guys, are we going to see this game go all the way to penalties, man? Let us see. Let us see. I would love if it goes to penalties, though. We want the drama, man. We want the drama. That's why I'm doing these live stream watch-alongs, because I want it to be very dramatic and very entertainment. Very entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, though. Let's definitely make it happen. So, Loftus-Cheek, he gets it. Gives it to Kante. Kante has been good in this game, though. I got to give it to N'Golo. And Real Madrid deals with it. And it goes out for a Chelsea throw. Goes out for a Chelsea throw-in. So, is this one going to go all the way to penalties, man? As I said, I won't mind. Won't mind at all. Donovan McCrabb. Bale with the 2-3 winning penalty. I want to see. Did Bale... Let's see if... Did they make any changes? Let me double check this and see. Any changes? Were any changes made? So, no changes. So, Vazquez and Havertz getting into it right now. Yeah, no changes were made, guys, in terms of, let me see. This needs a refresh, right? What is going on here? Why I don't have the information that I need here? So, timeline. Yeah, where did the information go all of a sudden? I don't even have any information on the substitutions here. Like, this is crazy. The information just, like, disappeared. As soon as it went into extra time, it just disappeared, man. I don't know why. I don't know how it happened, but it disappeared. So, I'm going to just go over to the Champions League website, see what's going on there. Edward Mendy sprays it. Marcelo wins it. Reece James gets it. Gives it back to Real Madrid. Eduardo Camavinga with some energy. Vinicius Jr. What's he going to do here? Vinicius Jr. Could he make a goal? Oh, it's a goal! Real Madrid Karim Benzema and Vinicius Jr. link it up once again to score a second Real Madrid goal on the day. This time, Real Madrid puts it into the back of the net. And the last time Benzema had an opportunity, he hit the crossbar. And Chelsea must definitely be ruined there, giving up this goal. Real Madrid in front in the tie once again. And this is a big achievement, man. This is a big achievement. 3-0 down, scoring one to take the game to extra time. Camavinga to Vinicius Jr. And who's defending here? This is Thiago Silva. Not very good defending at all by Thiago Silva. A bit too standoffish. And very good dink. Very, very good dink by Vinicius Jr. And Benzema. Unmarked. Unmarked. Why are you not picking up Benzema? Like, why is nobody picking up Benzema, though? Why? Why is nobody picking up Benzema? And he scores. He heads it in and heads Real Madrid ahead. Wow. This tie is swinging again. And this time in the favor of Los Blancos. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Chelsea, are you bottling? Are you bottling this lead? Are you bottling a 3-0 lead? It's a 3-0 lead, you know. It's 3-0. It's 3-0, guys. Guys, it's 3-0 lead. You are winning the tie. You are winning the tie. You allow Real Madrid to score 2. You're bottling. You're bottling. I'm not saying that City is not going to bottle. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? So don't come and say, oh, City's going to bottle. God damn. This is an epic game. 3-2. Chelsea still wins the game, but the tie is currently being led by Real Madrid. Chelsea on the attack. Could they actually come back in the tie with a 4th goal? Rudiger, is he going to hit one from distance? He picks out Marcos Alonso. Marcos Alonso looking for help here. And he finds it in Mount, and he goes out for a throw, a Chelsea throw. Look, Thomas Tuchel might need to make a change or 2 off the bench to try to, further affect this game. Real Madrid back with the ball. Who is that? That's Rodrigo, who's done a very good job since he came on, though. He's helped out a lot in defense, and oh, Rudiger slipped. Rudiger actually slipped. Rudiger slipped, and Benzema was already open, but Rudiger slipped when he was trying to head that ball away. So, oh man, it seems like it's back to Real Madrid going into the Champions League semifinal right now. God damn. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. We got a tie on our hands here, guys. We got a tie on our hands. Oh my goodness. Woohoo! I'm glad I did this watch along, man. I'm really happy about it. Appreciate everybody who chose to tune in. You know, there's a lot of watch alongs going on YouTube, and if you stop by my watch along, man, I do appreciate it 100%. Hakim Ziyech comes on for N'Golo Kante, who's been laboring. I think Kante had a very good game, but, he's not like, a very great attacking player. He's more defensive, steal the ball away from you. Give it back to, his attacking players to go forward. Real Madrid on the attack again. Real Madrid looking very dangerous. Ball sprays over to Vinicius Jr. And Reece James takes on Vinny Jr. again. Vinny Jr. goes back. Marcelo back to Vinny Jr. Vinny Jr. will look to take on defenders. Loftus-Cheek comes out. He takes on one. He goes past one. He goes around. He crosses it in. And it goes in, and it's dealt with by Chelsea this time. Rodrigo with the attempted header. Not taken, and the ball goes back to Real Madrid. Well defended. Who is that? Carvajal. Vasquez. Modric. Great assist for the Rodrigo goal. Camavinga in the build-up for that goal by Real Madrid. Benzema. Reece James deals with that lofted cross into Vinicius Jr. as Chelsea in pursuit of a 4th goal in this game that would put them back in the lead when it comes to the tie. 3-2 is the match in favor of Chelsea, but the tie is 5-3 Real Madrid. 5-4, pardon me. What a game. What a tie. God damn. What a tie. Guys, in the other game, Villareal have defeated Bayern Munich. 1-1 on the day, 2-3. Well, 2-1 on aggregate. I don't know why I said 2-3. 2-1 on aggregate. And we already know one of our semifinalists, Villareal, have booked a place, man. So let's give it up to Villareal. I never actually predicted them to get this far, but credit to them, man. Credit to them. They deserve it. Definitely deserve it. So Hakim Ziyech was brought on, guys. And as I mentioned, that was for N'Golo Kante. And so far, you know, we got some info again. Yeah, there wasn't any. I don't think there was any actual change since then. Since the extra time, he has been the only change. Still don't have the information yet over here. But let me actually go to the Champions League website right now, and we're gonna get some more information there when it comes to the substitutions and everything there. So look. Real Madrid have already made 4 changes. Cruz, Casemiro, Nacho, and Mendy all off the field. Eduardo Camavinga on, Marcelo on, Rodrigo, and of course Lucas Vazquez on. For Chelsea, they have made, I think, just one change. Christian Pulisic on, well, 2 changes. Christian Pulisic on for Timo Werner and Hakim Ziyech on for N'Golo Kante. Thomas Tuchel has to actually, you know, make a couple more changes. Jorginho got to come on. Maybe Saul, you know what I'm saying? Throw on Harvey Vale, man. You know what I mean? Throw on a youngster. Throw on an element of surprise. Who knows? Try something. Camavinga on the attack. Eduardo Camavinga with the dreadlocks gives it over to the curly-haired Marcelo, who sprays it over in attempts to find Vasquez, but, you know, it's a foul. So very poor cross there by Marcelo, and Ziyech is fouled, trying to get the ball. So Real Madrid a little bit sloppy there. Maybe they should have put it on the ground, but they have the ball back. Camavinga! Ooh, and he puts it over. Very good attack. I think Camavinga has added a lot to this Real Madrid team. A lot of vigor, a lot of youth. And that pace, that physicality that he brings as well at his very, very young age. I think Camavinga is like, 18 years old now? He was like 17 when they bought him. So give it up to Eduardo Camavinga, man. And give it up to Real Madrid for actually taking a chance on him, because highly rated youngster, you know, they said, hey, man, we believe. And they went in and they picked him up. So give it up to Real Madrid, man. 19 years old these days for the French international, Eduardo Camavinga. Would he make the cut for the World Cup? I think Deschamps should definitely take him to the World Cup. But who knows, man? Deschamps might actually mess around and take somebody else. Maybe a Jonathan Klaus. And leave Eduardo Camavinga at home. So let's see what happens. Rudiger on the attack. 2 minutes left in terms of first period of extra time here. Chelsea on the attack here. Mason Mount. Whoa! Chelsea with a dangerous play right about now. Ball comes in and it goes out for a Chelsea corner. And they would look to capitalize on this set piece situation right now. And they have an opportunity. They scored from one already. Marcos Alonso to take. The big men are up. Rudiger is up. And it's a header, but it comes off of a Real Madrid player. And they look to go on the counter, but Chelsea gets it back and goes all the way back to Edward Mendy, who's pressured. Ball goes back up. Chelsea gathers. Marcos Alonso, he still gets it. He's dribbling very well and he's fouled. He's fouled by Rodrigo, and Chelsea with another set piece opportunity with a chance to either take it quick. They take it quick. They didn't put it in the box. They take it quick and they look to restart in search of that very important 4th goal of the game. Who is it? Is it Pulisic? Oh, and Rudiger is very forward right now. He's very advanced. But nothing happens and Chelsea loses the ball. Real Madrid tries a counter-attack, but the referee blows. 15 minutes to go. Right now, Real Madrid are winning the tie. Chelsea are actually winning the game. Big up to everybody. Yeah, Demo, you did say that, man. You did say that. And I also mentioned that Bayern's defense is suspect, but I did think that they would actually go on to win the tie still. So a lot of credit goes out to definitely goes out to Unai Emery. He made some smart substitutions there, and that move definitely paid off. Remember, guys, it's chess, not checkers. You know, you got to be very strategic with your moves. And, give it up to Unai Emery and the Yellow Submarine, man. They have toppled a gigantic team there. Remember when Bayern won the Champions League the season before last? Remember when they won that? They were absolutely ridiculous, man. You know what I mean? We had a lockdown and everything, and they were just imperious. They smashed up Barcelona, and it was just a great performance by Hansi Flick's Bayern Munich. Now it's Julian Nagelsmann. He will go on to win the league, definitely. I don't know what's going on in terms of the DFB Pokal, but he will definitely go on to win the Bayern Liga, like I like to call it, the Bayern Liga. So the DFB Pokal, let me see what's going on in that competition right now. So, yeah, I think Bayern has already been, Bayern might have been knocked out of that one already. Yeah, Bayern's not even in that competition. So the DFB Pokal has Hamburg, second division, Freiburg in the semis, Leipzig, and Union Berlin. So we either going to see one of these, we are going to see an underdog team win the DFB Pokal this season. Is it going to be Leipzig? They're the favorites. Union, Freiburg, or Hamburg. So, it is very, I like the way it's set up. No Dortmund, no Bayern, no Leverkusen. You know what I mean? None of the big boys in there. So, yeah, the only trophy that Bayern's going to win this season is the what you call it there, the Bundesliga, or I like to call it the Bayern Liga. So we're gonna see Saul Niguez, like I've been talking about earlier. Saul Niguez comes on. Saul Niguez is the latest change, and the former Atletico Madrid man comes into the fray. And let me see who he actually comes on for. So I'll give you guys that information very soon. And if you're watching the game, you would see what's going on. But if you're not, he comes in for Ruben Loftus-Cheek for Real Madrid. They are prepping Gareth Bale. Jorginho actually comes into the mix as well for Mateo Kovacic. So those are the changes that has been made by Chelsea. And they have played all their cards, I think. They have one more card to play, I think. One more card left for Chelsea to play. They have made 4 subs, and Real Madrid have made 4, and they're looking to bring Gareth Bale on the field. So Chelsea on the attack right now, and it's given the opposite way. Saul making the most out of that situation where he did foul Dani Carvajal, who is wincing on the ground right now. Yeah, that's a very, very, very nasty kick on his knee, though. Very nasty. You know how delicate the knee is, you know what I mean? With the cartilage and the kneecap and everything. Guys, you ever try to bend down on your knee, like almost like get stuck? Oh, man, that is painful, man. So, yeah. Do you think this is going to affect Lewandowski's chances of winning the Ballon d'Or this year? Definitely. Of course. It's a Champions League we're talking about. It's a Champions League, man. Let's say City go on to win the Champions League and, De Bruyne could win a Ballon d'Or, you know what I mean? Let's say Real Madrid go on to win it. Karim Benzema could win the Ballon d'Or. Let's see. Or it might just not. Who knows? Real Madrid with the ball. Rudiger gives it back to Real Madrid, who goes all the way back to Thibaut Courtois. They're playing around. Don't play with fire. And Courtois clears all the way out for a Chelsea throw. It's a pretty risky back pass there. Courtois is not known for being very good with his feet. Come on, guys. You're messing around. So, Chelsea, one of 3 English teams still left in the competition. But as of now, they're going out. Real Madrid back in possession again. Vinny Jr., who has had a very, very good game. What a season, though. So, Vinny Jr. was criticized heavily for not stepping up and not scoring enough goals. He replied this season. 10 Kenobi, Lara or Viv Richards? Definitely got to be Brian Lara, bro. You know what I mean? I know Viv Richards was very dangerous, but Look, man, I never watched Viv Richards in my time. I watched Brian Lara, and I'm telling you, man, oh, man, he's a star. I'm telling you, man. Brian Lara was fed. I know Viv Richards was fed, but Brian Lara, all day. All day, man. Talking a little bit of West Indies cricket there, guys. So, Villareal, not Villareal, but Chelsea going forward. The yellow kind of threw me off there. Chelsea with the throw-in. Back into play. And it goes out for a Real Madrid throw. So 13 minutes left, guys. 13 minutes. 13 minutes. Big up to the obvious girl. I'm almost halfway through last night's stream. Don't worry. Continue watching last night's stream. Don't worry about this. You can watch a replay for this one. But or you could do whatever you want because, you know, everything's available on replay. So we got a foul here on the Real Madrid player, Havertz, on David Alaba. Former Bayern Munich man. He's probably happy he switched sides today. So, what a game, though. What a game, man. Thank you very much. I want to say thanks to Chelsea and Real Madrid for giving us a very, very good game of football and a very, very good tie. Guys, we've had 9 goals in this tie, man. Come on. Let's not be ungrateful. Let's say thank you very much for these teams for giving us this entertainment. 9 goals. The Bayern, Villareal, we only had, 3 goals in that one. You see what I'm saying? City Athletic, we only had 1. You guys like the video if you're yet to do so. Smash it up, man. Smash it up. Do appreciate the support, the turnout today. You know, it's not a big turnout, but look, man, you know, we got to build a thing. We got to build. We got to be, you know, consistent with the thing every week. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes multiple times a week. That's the only way the thing's going to build. Chelsea on the attack. Ball goes back to Thibaut Courtois, looking very nervous. Oh, that was very cheeky by Courtois, very stylish. And Vasquez gives it back to Carvajal. They're playing around at the back though. I don't like the passing around from the back there because Chelsea are pressuring. And Camavinga has it, gives it to Valverde, who has been very solid in this game. Fede Valverde still got a lot of running in his legs. Gives it to Vinny Jr., one of the brighter players on the day. Vinny Jr. looking to take on some Chelsea players. Think about it, but doesn't. Benzema coming deep to get the ball. Marcelo back to Benzema. Marcelo still with it. Looking to pick up Vinny Jr. Marcelo has been kind of sloppy since he came on, you know. So he gives the ball away to Chelsea. Mason Mount on the attack, and he gets taken down. So big up to the boy Obina for dropping the 199 super chat who says we're going to the final. Oh, so Obina is bullish about his chances now against Benfica in the second leg and against Villareal potentially in the semi-final as Chelsea look to go forward. Thank you very much. Do appreciate the 199 super chat. You know, who's this? Mason Mount or Christian Pulisic? It's both of them linking up. Reece James. Reece gives it to, who's that? Mount. Pulisic. It's out wide. Benzema doing some defensive duties. Rodrigo pressurizes, but he stands off. Thiago Silva with the ball. 10 minutes to go. Chelsea needs a goal. ASAP. Ball goes over. Rudiger. Alonso. Picks out Jorginho. And he sprays it. Ooh, and it goes all the way out for a goal kick. Unable to... Who is that? Is that... Yeah, Pulisic. Pulisic, number 10, unable to get on the end of that right now. Yeah, Courtois, man. That was stylish there. That was stylish. Very risky, but well done to get away from Havertz. You don't want to concede a goal in that manner, though. So right now, it's Carlo Ancelotti facing Manchester City or Atletico Madrid. And hopefully tomorrow, I won't be able to go live. I would have loved to do that, but I could only go live on Mondays. Well, I could go live on Sundays. Well, I watch along on Sundays, Mondays, and Tuesdays now. So, Reece James. And Pulisic is dispossessed. 8 minutes to go. Time is running out for Chelsea. Time is indeed running out for Chelsea. You're a good commentator anyway. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. I don't really like to commentate too much, but you know what I'm saying? You got to do a little bit of commentary. You feel me? So we got Jorginho Going forward, Jorginho to, who's that? Mount, Pulisic. Real Madrid defended in their numbers, and it's blocked. David Alaba, Camavinga, who has definitely added some impetus to this Real Madrid team. He sprays it out wide. Rodrigo, could he get on it? He pushes Rudiger to the ground, and it goes out for a throw-in in favor of Chelsea, it seems. Thomas Tuchel is irate that nothing was given for that, but it's a bit soft. It's a bit soft. And Thomas Tuchel gets a yellow. Azpilicueta, not involved in today's game, gets a yellow as well on the touchline. And Tuchel is letting his emotions get the better of him as he's staring defeat in the tie right in the eye. Okay, guys, you got to take your time and say that. But Chelsea had a 3-0 lead in this game, which meant that they were winning the tie 4-1 and allowed Real Madrid to score twice. Right? Rodrigo off the bench. Modric with a brilliant, man. One of the best assists you'll ever see in your life. Outside of the right foot. Over to the right-hand side. Rodrigo fresh off the bench. Into the back of the net. Chelsea on the attack right now. Chelsea, and it's a very good save. Hakim Ziyech. Very powerful shot. Punched away by the former Chelsea goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois. The Belgian international. And Chelsea are turning up the heat. A goal will take this game into penalties, guys. Penalties. Okay? Penalties. Chelsea still need 2 goals in order to win this tie. Just remember that Real Madrid are currently winning the tie as we see Dani Ceballos is going to be introduced now for Real Madrid. The former Arsenal man will come on for, it seems, Vinicius Jr., who's struggling with a bit of an injury right about now. Real Madrid looking very good. I don't think Man City would want to face Real Madrid in this form. I don't think any team would want to face Real Madrid in this form. But it will be a great clash. Whether we see Real Madrid coming up against Atleti or whether we see them coming up against Manchester City, any which way you put it, it will be a great one. Look, if we have Liverpool versus Villareal or Benfica versus Villareal, it is going to be an interesting one as well. So, any way you put it, man, this Champions League semi-final is shaping up to be a very, very classic one. And I'm looking forward for it. It's coming up, what? April 27th on a Wednesday? I'll come live later in the day, but I won't do a watch-along. I would have loved to do a watch-along, but I can't. I can't, man. You know what I mean? Liam's grandmother will be here, but I don't think she will be able to handle him. So Real Madrid in possession right now, and they spray it up, and they look to go on a counter, but give the ball right back to Chelsea. And Jorginho with it. Could he unlock the Real Madrid defense? He passes the ball over to Ziyech. Not on the same page with Alonso, and Alonso is manhandled, and the ball goes out for a Chelsea corner. This is a dangerous situation for Real Madrid to defend. Alonso will look to dart it into the middle for the big men to come up to head it into the back of the net. They have already scored one via a corner. Alonso up! And it's dealt with by Karim Benzema doing his defensive duties. Alonso again, and he puts it into the box. Real Madrid have to defend. Chelsea with the attack, and it's blocked. Oh, what a play. Jorginho with the chance, and it goes out for a Chelsea throw. That was very, very tense and dangerous stuff there. Real Madrid playing with fire indeed. Chelsea in yellow on the day, looking to come back into this tie. They need a goal, and they need it ASAP with only 4 minutes to go. And it's a ball into the box, and it's a header. And who is that with the header? That is Reece James with the cross into the box. And the header was actually put wide, just wide by Kai Havertz. That's your opportunity, and that is your opportunity missed there by Chelsea. because that was put on a platter for Kai Havertz. So Cesar Azpilicueta with a yellow card on the touchline, not involved today, and he would have actually loved to be involved against a Spanish team, but the trust is out of the door, man. Thomas Tuchel does not trust him a lot these days. Real Madrid with it, and they give it back to Chelsea. There's a foul advantage is being played, but it's being pulled back as a yellow card is being shown to the Real Madrid defender. It seems like it's Dani Carvajal. I think the referee has handled the game very well, and we've had a good game. We've had a very good game, though. So, yeah, I don't think Carvajal did much wrong there, though. So, Alonso with the free kick. It goes into the box, and it's dealt with by Marcelo Vieira, the Brazilian, who definitely won't make the cut for the World Cup. He has definitely fallen down the pecking order these days, even for the Real Madrid team. And he's just biding his time. Sooner rather than later, he will definitely be leaving Real Madrid. So, Marcos Alonso has worked very hard in this game going forward. He sprays it up, and it's headed down and headed out by Kai Havertz. But it seems as if it's a corner. Did that come off of a Real Madrid player? I missed it, but it's another corner where Mason Mount would look to put this on the head of, most likely, Antonio Rudiger. Real Madrid, a tense situation to defend. Edward Mendy goes up. Guys, get ready. Is Edward Mendy going to score? The ball goes up in the air. Edward Mendy's under it, and it's dealt with. Nobody in goal, and Real Madrid failed to deal with Chelsea. Oh, and it's put wide. Oh, what an opportunity for Jorginho. But it fell on his weaker foot, his left foot, and it is put out of play for a Real Madrid goal kick there. So, that was an open goal. Jorginho. God damn, that was wide open. The goal was gaping. Jorginho puts it wide, and it goes out of play. There's a scrap right now between Thiago Silva and someone else, and Karim Benzema is on the ground. For what? I don't know. And he's labored through the game. He's had a very, very good game. And we've had a very good tie all together, man. Big up to everybody watching the stream right about now. Guys, make sure you like the video. We've been doing very well in terms of the likes as well. Could we get to 100 likes? Could we get close to 100 likes? Right about now, we have 62 thumbs up. Could we at least get to 75? Could we get to 75, guys? Smash the thumbs up button if you're yet to do so. Do appreciate it, but that was a chance for Jorginho to actually score, and he put the ball wide, man. So, opportunity missed, if you ask me. Opportunity missed big time. So, Obinus and Yeba Atleti have to have some kind of voodoo. Guys, I know you guys are wishing that we get knocked out tomorrow, like Chelsea are about to get knocked out in 2 minutes. But it ain't happening. It ain't happening. Your wish ain't going to come true. So, Chelsea on the defense now. They put it forward. Maybe one last chance for Chelsea. Modric, heavy touch. He still has it. Modric going forward. And he loses the ball, but Chelsea still has it. Valverde, and he's tripped. And 3 minutes of extra time to play. We already half a minute through. Ceballos is brought down. And the ball is in Real Madrid's possession again. All Real Madrid needs to do is to keep hold of the ball and keep the ball in Chelsea's defensive third of the field, and they're gonna be okay. They're gonna be okay, man. They're gonna be okay. So, a little bit more time will be added on to that 3. It's a free kick. Modric goes back. Marcelo, he goes back. David Alaba goes forward. And he goes wide. Doesn't pick out a player. But, tricky header back to Mendy. Mendy looks to put Chelsea forward. Remember, guys, Chelsea need to score to take the game to penalties. Real Madrid just do not need to concede, and they would win the tie on 5-4 on aggregate. They're still losing the game, but they're winning the tie. So, Saul Niguez. Could he hit one from distance? Saul puts one into the box, and that is not a good decision at all. And it's easily gathered by Thibaut Courtois, the former Chelsea goalkeeper. Remember, Chelsea made big money by selling Thibaut Courtois to Real Madrid. Let's not forget that, man. Let us not forget that. And as I mentioned before, Thibaut Courtois helped Atletico Madrid knock Chelsea out in the past. I think that was like the 2014-15 Champions League, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong, though. But I think it was that. I think it was that. 2014-16, 2014-15, I think. You know what I'm saying? Thibaut Courtois was very young those days, though. So Alaba clears. Reece James with a chance, and it's blocked. Big block by Fede Valverde, and it goes out for a Chelsea throw. Mendy way off his line, looking to help out in terms of the attacks, but Mendy is no Edison. So Chelsea on the attack again, and it's very sloppy football. The ball seems like it goes out for a throw, but it stays in play. Only a minute to go. A minute. Chelsea goes all the way back. Jorginho is fouled, but he gets back up. Thiago Silva sprays the ball over to Reece James. Reece James to Jorginho. He goes back. Thiago Silva. They have to go forward. Chelsea absolutely got to go forward with this one. Marcos Alonso. He plays it to Ziyech. It's blocked. But Alonso. And it's over. It is over. Chelsea have been knocked out of the Champions League, even though they won the game on the day by Real Los Blancos Madrid. So Real Madrid and Villareal have booked themselves a place into the semifinals, but Villareal face one of Liverpool or Benfica, and Real Madrid would face one of Atletico Madrid, their hometown rivals, or Manchester City, a team that knocked them out of the Champions League recently, returning the favor from a semifinal maybe back 2014-15, sometime around there. So we got a lot of history between these teams, you know. Real Madrid, Atleti, Real Madrid, City. Looking forward to the tie, though. Definitely looking forward for the tie. And guys, talking about Thibaut Courtois, he joined Atletico Madrid back in 2011 on a loan, and he actually went back in 2014. So it was the 13-14 season he actually, I think, helped Atleti knock Chelsea out of the Champions League, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, it was a 13-14 season. And then we had him going back to Chelsea. He played a few seasons at Chelsea, and then he left for Real Madrid for 35 million euros. So, you know, he's been at Real Madrid ever since 2018. So he spent 3 years at Atletico. 3 years at Atletico on loan. He spent 4 years at Chelsea playing as their goalkeeper, and he has been at Real Madrid for 4 years, man. He has won a lot of things, and that includes the Premier League with Antonio Conte. You guys could remember that. And that includes definitely have won things with Real Madrid as well. He is yet, I don't think he was there for the Champions League wins. So he is yet to win a Champions League, but he did win things with Atletico Madrid, and he did win things with Real Madrid, Spanish champions, back in 2019-20. He won the league with Atleti in 13-14, and he won the FA Cup with Chelsea in 18, and he actually won 2 English titles, one with I think that was with Mourinho, and the other one with that was Conte, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, the 16-17 title and the 14-15 with Mourinho. So he's won a lot of things, man. He's definitely won a lot of things, and he is, you know, was at center stage today against Chelsea. So very, very good clash, guys. Very good clash we had today. We had Villareal and Bayern Munich playing to a 1-1 draw. Let's talk about these games, and then we're going to actually talk about the matches tomorrow and then call it a day. Has been a very good watch along, guys. I do appreciate you guys tuning in, but we are not done yet, okay? So Real Madrid 2, Chelsea 3. Look, let's talk about these matches, man. Let's talk about these games. So I think I got a tab too much open there. Let's close one of these tabs. You know, we're messing around with the whole thing there. Let's close one of these tabs so that we get more bandwidth going on there. Let's close something else on this computer here. All right, we're good. So, yeah. Big up to Adam, bro. Adam says, what a game, what a night. Chelsea can go home with their heads held high. No shame in losing to extra time. Real Madrid were better in the both halves of the extra time. On to the next match in the FA Cup. Told you, Dom, that Bayern would be out. Yeah, you did. Very, very early in the piece. You did, man. I must give you credit for that one. So, big up to Joel 801. Big up to Super Mario Maker 2, Glitch Hunters. Everybody in here, 904, Hat-Trick, R.I.P. Pulisic. Everybody in here, Brian Bates. Everybody who tuned into the live stream. Dominion, Daniel, Richard Neves, Jordan Hyman, Lego Dude. Who else we got in here, man? Donovan McCrabb, Obina. Everybody who stopped by. Angel Abel, the obvious girl. Everybody who stopped by today. Appreciate it, man. Look, Chelsea, they played very well today, I think. But game management was actually needed here. Let me actually lower this thing, Yeah, very distracting, the shooting that went on in New York there today, Heart goes out to everybody injured there. Some crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Crazy stuff, man. Right in my own backyard here, these things are happening, man. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. But, yeah, let us talk. Mount in the 15th minute. Fortunate to get that set up there from Timo Werner. Rudiger, Mount with the corner. And Timo Werner, man, very good goal. I gotta say, I gotta give it to Timo Werner, though. So, very good individual goal, sitting down Casemiro and then going around and getting a shot deflected off the goalkeeper back into the back of the net. Very good goal. Chelsea did everything they needed to do then and there, right? I think that they did even more than they had to do, right? Because they needed 2 goals to get back in the tie. They got those 2 goals, one in the first half, the second one in the 51st minute through Rudiger. And then they managed to go ahead in the tie by scoring a third, right? They scored a third goal. But you got to give Carlo Ancelotti, a former Chelsea manager himself, a lot of credit for making those substitutions. And Rodrigo, who came on to immediate effect in the 88th minute. What a cross, though, by Luka Modric with the outside of his right foot. That is absolutely ridiculous. The man seems like he could play until he's 38, you know what I mean? I think he's 36 these days. He could continue playing. So, brilliant ball in, and Rodrigo actually put Chelsea, put Real Madrid level again in terms of the aggregate. And then into the 96th minute there, that was actually, they took the game into extra time, and Benzema scored very early into extra time there, set up by Vinicius Jr. So Chelsea did not manage the game very well towards the end, and they gave up 2 goals within a space of 16 minutes there, and that was ultimately their downfall. So they got themselves to blame, did not defend very well, especially on the counter, where Real Madrid looked to, they had them reeling on a couple occasions. And maybe because they themselves had to play a very open brand of football to get back in the game. But the fact that you were already back in the game, you have to close up shop. And this Thomas Tuchel team that was renowned for being very tight at the back, it seems that these days have been very loose. You see what I'm saying? Because barring the game against Southampton, Chelsea have basically given up 9 goals across the last 4 games. You see what I'm saying? That is not like a Thomas Tuchel team. Thomas Tuchel teams are very defensively sound. And that's, that's what he built his reputation on when he came into the Premier League and he won the Champions League last season. You see what I'm saying? So it is a surprise to me, man. I maybe the off the field issues have been affecting Chelsea in terms of their concentration. Maybe there's a distraction, maybe they're thinking about next season. Who knows, man? It's hard. It's very hard to concentrate when you have all this going on around you and, so many games to play and so many, big games at that. So in terms of Real Madrid, you got to give them credit to stay fighting. I don't think they played very well in the first, let's say, 3 quarters of the game. They weren't very good, but they knew what they needed to do, and they did it. They scored to get back in the tie, And another by Benzema, their hero this season. Vinicius setting him up. These guys have been very, very good this season. And they got enough goals to actually win the tie 5-4 on aggregate. So Carlo Ancelotti, come out trumps on the day ahead of Thomas Tuchel, as Chelsea have officially failed to defend their Champions League title. And I think it was a valiant effort by Chelsea, you know what I'm saying? No Lukaku, they brought him in. He's injured. He's been out of favor. And, Ben Chilwell at left back was, the more favorable player that Thomas Tuchel would have wanted available. Guys like Callum Hudson-Odoi hasn't really been involved that much. He's been injured. So Chelsea's season has definitely taken a turn for the worse, if you ask me. They're third in the Premier League, struggling a bit in terms of consistency. And they're now out of the Champions League. They lost the final of the Carabao Cup. They're going into the semi-final of the FA Cup against Crystal Palace. And they face one of City or Liverpool in the final if they do get past Palace. And who knows, there could be more disappointment waiting for Chelsea. As for Real Madrid, they're doing well in their league. They got a 12-point gap ahead of Barcelona. They're into the semi-final of the Champions League. And, it could not have gone much better for Real Madrid this season at all. So Ancelotti answering to the call, he went back and he's doing big things, man. He's doing big things. You know what I'm saying? They're not in the Copa del Rey. They were actually knocked out by Athletic Club Bilbao. And the Copa del Rey final will be between Betis and Valencia. It's nice to see someone else win something over there in Spain as well. But in terms of this tie, Real Madrid move on. They will face one of Atleti or Manchester City, and Chelsea definitely got to look into next season to come harder, to come stronger, and to come better under, most likely, new ownership. So that's my thoughts on this one. If you're watching the replay, the live stream watch along, all the reactions were there. Crazy reactions, but that's how we react when we're watching these Champions League games, man. If some stranger don't know what's going on, they're hearing me, they think I'm crazy, you know what I'm saying? So let's just go back. Let's go back. Not there, but let's just go back and let's talk about the other match. Let us talk about the other match, man. Because we had another game that finished in a 1-1 draw between Bayern and Villareal. I actually expected Bayern Munich to blow Villareal out of the park, but they failed to do so. And they struggled to get that go-ahead goal that came via Robert Lewandowski. Was a giveaway by Villareal. Bad pass by keeper Geronimo Rui. And then the ball got stolen in the midfield. Transition was quick. Muller down to Lewandowski, and he beat the goalkeeper. But masterclass there by Unai Emery, bringing Chuck Woozy and co off the bench, and a brilliant break from defense to attack at the blink of an eye. It actually, rewarded them with the equalizer, though. So, look, very good game management indeed by Villareal. Even though they were dominated by Bayern Munich, I think they actually kept the poise about them and not panic and try to, leave themselves too open for that second goal. And if we actually go over and we check the stats here, you could see Bayern Munich were the more dominant team with 24 total attempts in the game, 96 attacks. I said 96. Okay? 6 corners comparing to none taken by Villareal. You could see how much they were pending. Villareal had only 4 attempts at goal, 23 attacks, and they managed to walk away with a draw. So, listen, don't tell me they deserve this, man. I didn't predict them to win this tie, but they did it. They hardly had the ball. You see what I'm saying? Hardly. They only completed 206 passes. Bayern double that. You see what I'm saying? So, you got to give him the credit, man. You definitely got to give him the credit. They have a lot of hard-working players in their team. And when I say hard-working, you revert to the 11 here. Guys like Capuy, Coquelin, Parejo. This midfield is very robust. This is not a very creative type of midfield. You know what I'm saying? Parejo got a lot of creativity, but, Coquelin and Capuy players we know from their times at Arsenal and Watford. They're more robust type midfielders. And if you look at the team, they set up very defensively with Pau Torres, Foyt, Estupinian, thinks a very good Ecuadorian player, and Albiol. Rui preferred in goal for the Champions League games, have done a good job. Lo Celso, Gerard Moreno, I think, has definitely, come of age. And Dan Juma deserves a lot of credit, though. But for Bayern Munich, this would be a disappointing, effort for them. They would be very disappointed by the whole result and the way they went about things. You look at their team and the amount of money they spend on these players, and, these are high-class players, man. Lewandowski, Müller, Musiala coming through, Sane, Coman, Goretzka and Kimmich. Like, come on. Upamecano, Luka. Listen, Neuer in goal. You would think this 11 trumps this Villareal team any day across two legs. Like, you had two opportunities to do it and couldn't do it. Bayern Munich, the mighty Bayern Munich, downed by Villareal. We got an underdog story on our hands here, and you guys know we all love underdog stories, man. I love a fairy tale, and we could have a fairy tale on our hands here. Because even though Liverpool are the favorites to go into this game and defeat Villareal, judging from what we saw here, Liverpool cannot take this team lightly. I just want to put it out there. Can't take this team lightly. Let's go back, and what we're going to do quickly, we're going to keep it moving, though. We're going to talk about tomorrow's matches. I don't intend to be here all day. But Liverpool come up against Benfica. Look, I don't think Benfica played too badly in the first leg, but they should have taken the few chances that they got. And Liverpool have a 2-goal advantage going into the second leg at home. But, they will be confident, but they have to keep in mind the Inter Milan game where they lost the second leg at home, right? I think that was at home they lost the second leg, but it wasn't enough for them to lose the round of 16 tie. So, look, Benfica are going to go there, all guns blazing, Darwin Núñez and co. And they're going to look to score 2, take this game to extra time, or even score 3. They're going to look to pull a Chelsea and manage the game properly. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but that's what is needed. So the Eagles coming up against the Liverbirds here. And look, I fancy Liverpool going on to the semi, and they do have a clear path to the final because they are the favorites to beat Villareal. But it's not guaranteed. Just want to put it out there. Liverpool do have they did come off of a big game on the weekend against City. They would be tired, but they would be up for it. And then they have another big game again on the weekend against Manchester City. So let's see if these Champions League ties have any bearing on the match coming up this weekend. But Liverpool will be looking to finish off and get the job done against Benfica and look towards April 27th to face Villareal. If we go over to the other game, guys, we have Manchester City facing Atletico Madrid on the road. City coming into the tie with a 1-goal advantage courtesy of Kevin De Bruyne. Atletico Madrid, man, very negative team, no shots in the first leg. But if they are to come back in this tie, they will have to get a shot off. They would have to try their hand at scoring, at attacking, because they were very defensive for the entirety of the first leg. And it took a masterclass substitution by Pep Guardiola to bring on Phil Foden, who unlocked the defense. And we could see Phil Foden start in this game again, man, So it's looking like we could see City versus Real Madrid. And if both City and Liverpool prevail, we could see a Manchester City-Liverpool final. That would be in France. I would love that. I would absolutely love it. I'll actually take the day off too. Now you think about it, I won't go to work if that's the case. Won't go to work. But Irvin Vita, though, yeah, man, Chelsea really bottled a 3-0 lead. Always say in the Caribbean, a 3-0 lead. You bottle a 3-0 lead, Chelsea? Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. So Adam the Great says we could see 3 Spanish teams going through and witnessing another Madrid derby in the UCL. Bro, I know the fact that you got knocked out, that's what you want. And that's oh, man. Listen, it ain't happening, man. Lengon Sweet is saying, Dominic, let's get the job done tomorrow, get this final, and beat Liverpool in the final. But weren't you the one who said that Liverpool are winning the final? Come on, bro. Couldn't it be something if City wins the treble and had to go through the Giant in LFC for each trophy? Yeah, that's crazy, right? Wouldn't it be something if City wins the treble and had to go through the Giant Liverpool for each trophy? Yeah, now I see what you're saying. It would be nuts. If we do win the FA Cup, the Champions League, and go on to win the Premier League, Liverpool hearts would be shattered if they come in second each time, man. Absolutely shattered into pieces. Ground down into powder. Okay? Big up to Ivan in the house, man. Irvin in the house. Matata. Coach's desk in the house, man. Coach, bro, I hope you got my message. I didn't check my phone since then. But I'm going to hit you back, bro. I'm going to hit you back. I'm going to hit you back as well, man, with your questions. I see you hit me with some questions here. I'm going to hit you back, bro. You see what I mean? All right? Appreciate you hitting me up. I'm going to hit you back. But look, guys, look, it's been a fun watch along. As I said, I'm going to look to do these a lot more often. And we have a big game coming up next week between Liverpool and Manchester United. I want to do a watch along for that one as well. So, you know, I want to do more watch alongs going forward, man. Definitely want to do more watch alongs, man. You know, I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm not leaving yet. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask, okay? Let's go into a bit of a Q&A right now. I've been live for 3 hours. Irvin Vita says, I feel bad for Lewandowski. He deserves a Ballon d'Or. It doesn't mean he can't still win the Ballon d'Or, though. So, Matata, City can't beat big teams without a number 9. Okay, that's your opinion. Adam is saying, nah, bro, just saying it. It could happen. I do think City will go to the semis. MVP Kev says, I'm so sad. Kev, you're a Chelsea fan, right? Hard luck, bro. Sorry about that, man. But you guys bottled it, man. Bottled it. Emery's a great manager, underrated, and what else we got here, man? If he wins a UCL this season, he will prove that he's an elite manager, winning back-to-back European trophies. Wouldn't it be nuts if Villareal go on to win the damn Champions League? That would be nuts, man. That would be nuts. Metro Blue in the house. Man, Real Madrid are the king of time wasting. I've always hated them. Chelsea fan, we should have won, deserved it more. Big mistakes in the first leg led to this. So what else we got, man, in terms of comments, though? Big up to everybody who tuned in. What else we got? King123 says, as a Real Madrid fan, what you think of Big Benz? Oh, man, I think Benzema has actually been legendary this season, and he has been for a while, but it's this season he's just proven that he's gold. You see what I'm saying? Obi in the house. On Champions League, City has no chance. Overthinking syndrome will soon set in. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Here comes the negativity. Here comes the negativity, man. The negativity kicks in. It kicks in, man. The Liverpool fans coming at us again. It's all good. It is all good, man. It is all good. What you gonna do? You can't stop people from saying negative things about your team. There's no way you can do it. You can't. I can't stop you guys from saying whatever you want. You know what I mean? But there's always this negative connotation and this negative energy when it comes to Manchester City. You know what I'm saying? I think you guys are actually jealous. You know, I'm not jealous to the fact that we don't have a Champions League. You know what I mean? You're just jealous. You're just jealous, man. Don't be jelly. You know what? You know what we're gonna win this season? This right here. Are you hearing? Are you hearing this? Are you hearing this? Adam is asking. Q&A. Could you see Alvarez, new City striker, being crucial to you next season? Back up. He's gonna come in and look to, he's gonna look to, come into the team and transition from the Argentina league into a European league. Man City are going in for big striker, whether it's Erling Haaland or back for Harry Kane or Darwin Nunez. who has the European experience already. Let us see. But I don't think we're going to depend solely on Julian Alvarez at all. Not at all. Not at all. But yeah, just listen to that. This is what Manchester United might not be listening to next season. Let's listen to that, man. Did they just say City in the Champions League song there? I heard City. Thought I heard City. Big up to the boy Michael Talks Football, who was live. Mike, how was your live stream watch along, man? How was it? Entertaining? Dramatic? How were your reactions to the goals, etc.? Because me, I went crazy, man. You know, very good stuff, man. Absolutely very, very good stuff. Bayern Munich are out. Chelsea are out. 2 former Champions League winners. And we got both Villareal and Real Madrid, the winners of the first legs, continuing and progressing into the tournament. Okay, so guys, look, man. Look, Adam the Great is asking, would you like to get Lukaku on loan to City? I would like to get rid of him. Nah, you could keep him, bro. Keep him. Throw him away if you want, but I don't want him. Don't want Big Rom. Keep him, man. Keep him. So almost every year, there's that underdog that makes it to the UCL semis. Ajax, Roma, and Monaco, but they always seem to fail to make it to the final, unfortunately. Great point by Yasso here. Martin Marumo, will you take Salah at Man City? Of course, man. Who won't? Big up to the boy Obi. Thanks for the super chat. If Man City wins the Champions League, both Pep and Dominic will go naked live in celebration. We won't allow that mad celebration to happen. Nah, man. If we win the Champions League, like I said last season, I'm going to dye my beard blue. Okay? I'm going to have a blue beard all summer. No, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know about that. Last year was a different situation. I don't know about this season. I don't know. I don't have hair on the head like that, but you know, I do have hair, but you know what I'm saying, but I'm not dying. I'm a changed man. I don't think I'm going to dye the hair blue though. Not anymore. Not anymore. I'll just celebrate. I'll just have a 24-hour live stream or something, you know what I'm saying? Maybe something like that. But yeah. So, appreciate the super chat, bro. Thanks. Much love, much respect. Mr. Krabs, City versus Liverpool in the Champions League final. 2 games, Ben score 4 goals. Explain that to me. Ben's own Chelsea FC, Kevin Morris. Dom, dye the hair on the head blue. Nah, bro, you know what I'm saying? You know? See that? See what's going on up here, man? It's not that bad, but, you know, it ain't it. It's not it. Mike, I don't have a full head of hair like you know, so it ain't it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Antoine Eugene, bro, big up to you, man. Appreciate you coming through. But, guys, this is where I'm going to end the live stream. Watch along. I've been live for 3 hours, 22 minutes. You know, got to go show the wife some love. You know, my day off, I haven't really hung out with her today, so got to go hang out with the wife a bit. The boy Liam as well. And we'll catch each other another time, man. I might come in live tomorrow, late tomorrow. And, of course, Thursday. You know, there's a lot of content coming your way, man. There's a lot of content coming your way. The preview for the weekend that's coming up. You know, so a lot of stuff happening, man. So appreciate everybody who tuned into the live stream today. You guys are the real deal. Thanks again. Make sure you like the video. Let me see how many more likes we could get, man. Guys, smash up the thumbs up button for the stream if you're yet to do so. Okay? If you're yet to like the stream, we got 80 likes. We need 20 more for 100. Like up the thing. Okay? Like it up. So if you haven't yet done so, like the video. I'll appreciate every single like. I know we're going to hit 100 when the replay, you know, goes out and everything. But come on, guys. You could do a lot better than that. Could definitely do a lot better than that, man. I think I might actually stick around down here and put out a couple clips of the goal reactions and things. I don't know if I have the time. But we shall see, man. We shall see. So, guys, thanks again for tuning in to yet another one. I have a live watch along coming for you next week again. I'm going to try to do one every week, you know, if I can. And yeah, it's my birthday. Bayern got knocked out. Win-win. Happy birthday to you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate Magalani in the house. Thank you, Dom, from Sweden. Everybody who tuned in, appreciate it. And from your boy, Dom, until next time, I like to say peace out. Rich Squad. Peace.